I don't want to set the world on fire.
After saving all the online achievements in Project Cars 3, tonight we move into the next step in the Project Cars franchise. Project Cars 2 has no official server shutdown announcement like Project Cars 3 had, but with Project Cars 1 already being offline, we're not taking any chances. So today is a safety check. We're jumping into Project Cars 2 to kick off our journey and make sure that we're going to secure another 100% completion for our channel. Let's get to work. And welcome to Achieve Trophies. We're on the impossible mission to complete every game ever made. And sometimes that mission means playing the franchise not in release order but in reverse. Yes, we already did Project Cars 3, all the online stuff. Still have to go back to that game to get the full completion. But now we are in Project Cars 2. Why is that? Why did we do it in that order? Well, the game got delisted from the store, so I had to get a copy first. It's as simple as that. This game, lots of it you need clean. And I hope like we got disconnected for 2 seconds. Jesus Christ, was that bad? I think we're still here, but I got disconnected for 2 seconds. Hopefully you didn't notice. But if so, well, glad you stayed. Here we are, back in the game. Welcome back, I'm 100 MGS. New fun pack expansion is available to purchase. Are we gonna spend money immediately? No, right? Though I think we have like deluxe edition or something like that. All right, you got a couple of DLC packs.
Welcome to Project Cars 2. You're about to embark on the ultimate driver journey. This is Race Central, where you'll manage your racing career, create and enter both single-player and multiplayer events, get involved with the community, and edit your game settings.
Wait, this is pretty soft, man, that menu. Alright, let's have a quick look. What do we gotta do? Welcome, Lil Keanu. Welcome, Thor. How are you guys doing? Just when I was about to go live, everything just shut down for like 2 seconds. I hope you didn't notice. But here we are. And let's enjoy our time here. Apparently I'm from the United Kingdom. And just lots of stuff that we can dive into. I think it would be best to start off in the career mode first before we do anything else. We want to see some racing right now. So let's start a new driver, career mode, and let's do that for at least an hour.
Enter your driver's details, including name, initials, and nationality.
Let's quickly do this. And we are from Belgium. No Antarctica here, so I have to go with something else. 3 characters. Wait, what are we gonna do now? Alright, solved it.
Every motorsport hero needs to start somewhere. Where will you begin? This is where you'll need to decide whether you want to begin at the very bottom in karts and race your way up through the tiers to the very pinnacle of motorsports in Tier 1. Or simply jump straight into your favorite motorsport and begin from there.
Alright, this is our career path. Man, this seems quite overwhelming if you ask me. Tier 1 is obviously the best vehicles. So all the way on the left, we got Formula Rookie, Kart 1, Ginetta Juniors Challenge, this kind of stuff. This doesn't seem to be connected to the rest. This does seem to be connected. This eventually goes to Lamborghini. Bro, we're gonna start all the way on the left. Ginetta Juniors Challenge.
Now that you've chosen your motorsport, it's time to decide which series you'll start your career in. The series structure varies according to which motorsport you chose. Some offer multiple starting points, others have a single one, while others will offer just a single series by itself.
Alright, I thought the narrator, the in-game narrator was like kind of silent, but it's okay though, it's okay. So we have to choose a series. Series is currently locked. You need to successfully complete the Ginetta Juniors UK Championship first. Alright, let's do that.
Now that you've chosen your car, it's time to choose your livery. The livery you choose will also determine which team you'll be racing for.
Guys, what team are we going to pick? None of these teams says anything to me, really. Did I check the Sony state of play? Oh, not yet, bro, but thanks for telling me. Yeah, I've seen some news about it. You know what? This weekend, I'll surely gonna check. Tell us about it. Tell us about it, bro. Bro, like, for this delivery... We always want to have blue or green here on this channel, of course. Blue or green or in between. This one. I'll choose this one. It's actually... Oh. This one looks kind of good, huh? We'll go with this one.
The final step to launching your motorsport career is this, your first contract. If you're happy with your selections, go ahead and sign. Once you do that, your ultimate driver journey is all set to begin.
Get a contract offer. Dear Achieve Trophies, here at the Machusha Racing, we would be honored if you would accept an offer to come and drive for us next year. Alright, it's just standard contract, really. I guess we have to accept, right? I mean, let's not be weird here.
Career dashboard is the main hub for managing your career. Under the Home tab is everything related to the current course series you're participating in.
We get our first achievement.
Track for each round, view the event calendar, check emails from your team and others, view your series standings, and read news headlines from your prior races.
Alright guys, there's no way back now. No way back. We got our first achievement in the game. It was for signing the contract. Are we gonna regret this? Only 51% of the people that played this game signed their first contract. What did the other 49 do? Tell me. What did the other 49 do? They just loaded up the menu and then just quit? Alright, there's no way back now, guys. We have to complete the game.
Manufacturers, by driving their cars in your career, will allow you to unlock manufacturer drives.
Oh, everything is locked. All the stuff here is locked. And look at all of these brands. These are looking good to me. We have Ferrari, BMW, Bentley, Lamborghini, Audi, Aston Martin. Want to get into that, of course.
Are awarded to you throughout your career progress. There are invitational events for various motorsport disciplines, and they can be participated in and replayed anytime, as many times as you want.
I'm fine, I'm good. I just want to have the achievements.
Here you can view your career's progress. You can also see which trophies and accolades you've won.
Trophies, a trophy room.
This is also where you can set the difficulty levels for your opponents in your races.
Oh, what difficulty are we gonna pick? We have done look at this opponent skill. We can just adjust this however we want. It's kind of lame, you know, because there is not gonna be an achievement here for completing the game in a certain difficulty. So you could easily set this to an easy difficulty and then you'll be fine, but it's also super lame. So I want to like... Let's do 50 at least. 50, okay? 50. Think it's fair. There's no achievement for it, for difficulty, so look at the trophy room, it's empty. How is that possible? It has to be full by the end of this playthrough. If we deserve our name, we have to fill up this trophy cabinet. Accolades. Oh, there's so much stuff to do, man. But once again, lifetime goals, my career. Alright. We need to get to racing. Remember, guys, we already did Project Cars. Here, an engineer. I'm your racing engineer. What's your name? Tell us your name. How about that? Alright. Like, they're all ready for me to start racing. That's what the story is. So once again, quick look. I'll show you something real quick. Because remember, you see a lot of games passing by here on this channel, and you might ask yourself, like, what is this guy doing? Are we even finishing games? Yes, we are. Like, first of all, Bioshock, of course. But second of all, look at this one. Project Cars 3. Sweet 600 gamer score there. 34% completed. We have done all the online stuff in that game. Does this mean we're going to leave it behind forever? No. We just completed the online stuff. And now, I just want to get the deadlines out of the way. There's just a couple of more deadlines that we have to get through. And if we complete these deadlines, from there on, we get into paradise. And we can do whatever we like. It's going to be awesome. But right now, still some time pressure on some of these games. Project Cars 3 is officially safe. This is like the eighth or ninth racing game that we already got all the online stuff from before the servers closed. Of course, WWE 2K24. This one, I wanted to push this one today actually, but then I was like, all right, let's also just kick off Project Cars 2. Who cares? So these two are pretty important now. These two are pretty important, and we're going to push these two games real hard. I would say WWE 2K24 will be completed within like one stream or two streams. We can do all the online stuff on that one, and then we can take it easy on this one and do it like once a week or something like that. We'll see about it. And then Project Cars 2, the game that we're playing today. This one, no server shutdown announcement. So they didn't really say that they're going to close the servers on this one, but they already closed the servers on Project Cars 1. And they're gonna do it on Project Cars 3 on February 24. I'm like this is the one in between. Why don't we just be absolutely sure that we tackle this game? At least get the online stuff out of the way and just take it easy from there. Remember, we still have Dirt 3 that is almost completed. I think it makes sense once we complete all the online stuff here, we just start with the racing games which we started on the channel, and then like finish Dirt 3, finish Dirt 4, and then move forward from there. But first, the online stuff. So if you look at the online achievements in this game, they're a lot more difficult than Project Cars 3. A lot of grinding. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it all on stream. You know my rule. If I touch the controller, I go live, but...
This is the final review of the round you're about to enter. Here you can configure which sessions you want to participate in, as well as their length. Once you're ready, hit start and get out onto the track.
We can customize everything. We can also tell the opponents that they should lose or something. I feel like it's like there's too many stuff that you can adjust here, man. I just want to race. Look, you don't even have to do practice and qualifying. It's gonna save us a lot of time if we don't do it. But yeah, there might also be a hidden achievement here. Besides, look at this one. Earn all other achievements. 0.05% of the gamers actually did this, and we want to be part of this group. We want to be freaking part of this group. Complete your first season. I'll just go over these real quick. Complete a rallycross. We know that from Dirt. IndyCar champion. Unlock first international career. 10 invitational careers, not international. First career accolade. Drive a clean lap around. Okay, that's a map specific in the snow. Event in a Mercedes car at the Mercedes-Benz. Okay, just some specifics here. Around Fuji. Rallycross jump. Complete a race, single circuit, all 4 seasons. Championship in every motorsport discipline. Win full distance, 200 lap Indy race. Oh, gotta love that. 200 lap race you gotta do there. Drive 4 Ferrari cars. Hey man, I don't have the money for that. Race 4 laps in a Lamborghini. So lots of specific stuff. Take a photo in photo mode. It's easy. Finish the first in the online lab. We're gonna test online to see if there's anybody there. And then, oh, this is the worst part. Look at this, look at this. this part: rookie license, amateur license, pro AM license, here, and then all the way up to veteran, seen it all. This requires us to do 7 or 8 hours of grinding. You can do this solo. It's an online achievement, but you can do it solo against bots, and it's like 150 races or something. I think I stream everything, of course, on this channel, but there might be a few exceptions when it's extremely repetitive and grindy. I might do it like in between and still maybe record it a little bit and show a recap on it. I don't want to bother you guys with all of this, of course. So like there might be a few exceptions. 99% of the channel will be all live, and then if there's something like this where I have to do 150 races, just the same tour for 8 hours straight, maybe I'll do some parts of it off stream. Like only the real repetitive stuff. Alright, so let's get into racing, because I feel like we've been here now for a bit. A lot to be told. Use racing engineer tuning setup and make changes based off their recommendations. Alright, it's a good one to go for, pretty fast. I just wanted to see if there's like something we can pick up immediately. It's like doing a tuning. I just want to start racing right now. Let's start racing. What is this, bro? Minutes? 3-minute race. Can you like? Oh, what the fuck is this, bro? I'll put it to 4. In my opinion, like right now we're gonna go in. It feels like we have way too much options to adjust pretty much everything in this game. You can adjust the time, the time of the actual race, or what?
It's race time. As you look around the pre-race menu, you'll see a list of all the participants. You'll also be able to view a detailed map of the track by selecting the map icon. If you need to, you can alter your car setup, as well as pit strategy before the race starts. Additionally, you can customize your head-up display layout in options to suit your personal style. Hit the start button.
I mean, sometimes, guys, sometimes having lots of options in games is not always the best, right? Do you think so? I feel like you get overwhelmingly a lot of options here, and it's just race engineer. I want to do this, and then he might be able to. What's the issue on the gearing? I can't hit my top speed. I'm slow. I'll just say this. Yes. You cannot increase it anymore. I want my engineer to do something, right? I think if he does something on the stuff, look at all of this. Okay, you got. I think car enthusiasts will be stoked with this, but for me, this is going too deep. Look at this, man. What you can do. That is a lot. I'm not stopping in time. Increase the pressure, brake pressure from 95 to 96. I'll try to do this. I hope he adjusted it, right? Save. Save complete. We'll see if this works. There's this one achievement where you have to let your engineer do some setup.
Okay, it's your first career race.
Here we go. First career race, Project Cars 2. Let's see what it's about. Of course, it's about racing, but if it's something like Project Cars 3, we're gonna have fun with it, because that was actually good so far. First of all, I want to be in a different camera, absolutely. I'm not the first person race type of guy. What about you guys? What do you guys do in racing titles? Vehicle reset, no, I don't want to reset my vehicle. Alright, here. Move. Okay, we have a third person. That's the one. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for this one. At least you can see the car then from the outside. Drive-through penalty pit with all the stuff going on the screen. Lots of stuff going on. So I need to get adjusted a little bit. My OBS, like, nice, my OBS is disconnecting. We have absolutely like no icons. No icons, no help or anything. Like when I need to slow down or... But lots of other stuff on screen. Session time remaining 4 minutes. So I really can manually set how long the race takes or what? That also seems crazy. It's too many options, honestly. I don't like that. I don't like... I just want the game to tell us, like, what we should do. What is this, bro? It's terrible. It's terrible. I'll try to make most of it. I think I want to adjust some settings straight off the bat once we are done with this. So the thing is, I have no indication of what I need to do. It's like, do I need to take a break over here in the corner or nothing, or just keep hitting the acceleration? This is the default settings, right? So of course now we need to hit the brakes, but still not enough. Like if you compare this to how we started Project Cars 3, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. This one starts off with a lot of struggle. I don't see us win here, not like to begin with. I don't see us win here. The session time I'm in the last position. Okay, that makes sense though. We're also not really doing well. So yeah, I have to hit the brake here pretty hard. One minute to go. And we're gonna end up last, almost. Last. Right now we're 12th.
Brilliant first sector. That's your best so far.
That doesn't say a lot because the other ones were pretty bad. Honestly, it's not looking well, this one. I mean, not the game, but we have to adjust a bunch of settings after this. Maybe also the AI. After all, we just want to complete the game, right? We don't want to challenge ourselves in a weird way, which only makes it more like tough to deal with. If it doesn't require, like, there's no requirement. Bro, the AI seems to be crazy good though. Like, I'm not racing that bad, especially the last lap, and we're not getting any closer competition. I suck at racing games, so nothing, bro. Ah, okay. You don't do any racing, Lukia? And so a lot that everyone expected, but 2 surprises: a John Wick game and a remake of the original 3 God of War games. What? That's insane.
All drivers are listed in order of their finishing positions. Along with that, you can see the points that each driver scored, as well as various other bits of info related to each driver and their race.
Isn't that timing, guys? We just started God of War, the original game. We just started that. Like, guys, you don't even see me on the list. This is the first time ever on the channel after 407 days of being live. It's the first time ever on this channel that we end up being the last on the leaderboard. Embarrassing. Round 1 of the 5 races. Now, first of all, I restart the session. Not alone that, but we need to, like, let's go out of this. This game requires some serious adjustments before you even start. Absolutely. To make it enjoyable, right? Like, let's start changing some stuff here. First of all, the opponent's skill. 80% or higher allows that to adjust a setup. The difficulty of the AI. Bro, tell me. Are we gonna set this really low? I think so, right? Like, listen, we're a completionist channel. We're not a try to flex how good my racing skills are channel. So, for us, it's just about how do we make sure that everything that seems to be locked here is gonna be unlocked. How do we do that? The remakes are still in the early stages, so you have enough time. Yes, bro, but I love it. I love it. I love that God of War is gonna get some hype for the first few games, and we're gonna be there to enjoy it. Have you seen it, by the way? I've checked some other news though. Did you see that Assassin's Creed, the games that we are still gonna play, Unity and Syndicate both got a 60 FPS upgrade for free? Like, just did a 60 FPS upgrade. So after we done Assassin's Creed Black Flag, we're obviously gonna go to Rogue. After that, like Unity, Syndicate both got a 60 FPS upgrade, so we are gonna showcase that in the best possible way. I just made a call with Ubisoft and I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna stream your game soon. Could you do an upgrade to make sure that our streams look even more crisp and clean? And then, like, just a week or two later, they just introduced this patch. So no thanks, guys. It's just what we do here on this channel. Make sure that we showcase the game in the best possible way. Alright, with the intense music going on, I just want to get some online achievements. Absolutely, but listen, there is nothing that tells us that we have to play on a very high difficulty. And we have so many race games to go through anyway. We can make it chill. We can do this. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that is still, that might be still challenging. Don't judge me if I just put it down to... What is a good number? My age, how I feel mentally? Okay. I put it really low. Like, don't judge. I put it really low because that last race was not easy at all. It was stupid. I think I have no clue what this game really wants us to do. Does the game wants us to struggle first, get low in the leaderboards, and then slowly upgrade our vehicle and then go back and that kind of stuff? Like, we're not gonna do that, of course. The standings were low. But listen, I was doing the race. Oh, we have to come back here now. We have to start from the second race. That sucks because... Oh, it's still round one. Look, and then this makes no sense to me. You can do qualification for 15 minutes. You can turn that off and on and all that stuff. And you can race for how... You can choose here however long you want to race. That, in my opinion, that sucks. I don't like those kind of customizations. I don't like that at all. For me, if I play a race title, I don't want to have any customizations. I just want the game to tell us, hey, this is the difficulty you have to deal with, go for it. And not give us the options to do everything ourselves. I feel like that's not cool. But in Project Cars 3, this was less of an annoyance. Project Cars 3, you could also have the difficulty was just better. Now it's just a slider. Putting down a slider feels like... I don't know if it doesn't feel good, but at least the racing itself can look good. Like, honestly, just tell me if I was driving bad. I felt like, okay, the first two rounds I might have gone off track, but then the last two laps I just did a decent job, I would say. I didn't even get close to the opponents. Let's try again. Let's try again, new settings. Besides, I still don't have the settings for, here, gameplay preference. Steering assistance. Oh, that also sucks. I don't like that. Braking assistance, no. Don't need that. I don't need that. Driving assists, full stability control. Okay, that's the kind of stuff that you kind of want to have. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep slipping. So I don't really like... You see the same with Dirt. Sometimes you start racing and then the whole game takes over every single thing. It's like if you go too hard in the corner, they just automatically hit the brakes. That's just too much for me. Manual cooldown lap. No, we don't need to. I'm gonna switch to show info here. Driving line is also lame. I was just complaining about it. Turn indicator. Tells you what kind of corner is coming up next. Okay, I think I can do that one, right? Driving line is so... that is too easy. And then metric system, sorry guys, from the USA. Alright, I think we have set everything here. Look at all the options, bro. It's so much stuff. Personalize the aesthetics of the game. Edit the HUD layout. Alright, lots of options. At least some people are gonna love that. I just like a game that... For me, I like games that just are not scared to have a certain layout and be like, this is our game. You just play it. Don't make the game. And this game is more like, hey man, this is a game builder. Build your own game and then play it. You know what I mean? So that's too much. For me, it's too much. It's too overwhelming. I think some people love this. Some people like to come into a game and then adjust everything themselves. But for me, that is like a downgrade. I don't like that. I like the game to be... I like race titles to say, hey, this is our race game. You just race the best as you can and then see if you like it or not and if it's challenging enough. And then they have to find the sweet spot, of course. They have to do the balancing, not me. Now I feel bad for putting it on a low difficulty. But if I put it on a high difficulty, I get no incentive. So yeah. So that when it comes to that first impression on Project Cars 2, worse, absolutely worse than Project Cars 3. You might be surprised. I mean, it's the newer... Project Cars 3 is the newer game. In any other moment in time, we would have played Project Cars 2 first and then Project Cars 3. We would have been absolutely blown away. Because Project Cars 3 started off being a lot better. Okay, I went off the track, I know. But I kind of want to race without any indicators or turn indicators. So at least, even if the AI is a little bit on the lower end of the spectrum, we'll still learn a bit about taking corners without having lots of assists. So I'll get better at racing in general once again. That's like, I don't want to make it too easy as well, you see. But what does it feel?
1 minute to go.
Oh, gotta really hit the brakes on this one. What does the game feel like? It really feels like a Project Cars game. That is absolutely sure. So it's a bit the same feel to it. Really heavy feel to the vehicles like Project Cars 3. So that's good. I think that's good. Is it unique? I'm not too sure because I have not played every race title on Earth. I played lots of them. You've already seen. I played all of the dirt, like lots of the dirt games. We played Need for Speed. I played Forza off stream. Like before we started this channel, I played Forza Motorsport, of course. And Grid Autosport on the channel. This one has a bit of a unique feel to it, I would say. I forgot what Forza Motorsport felt like. Maybe you can compare it with Forza Motorsport, but I'm not too sure. I think Forza Motorsport is a bit more arcadey. Although I have to be careful to say that because like some Forza Motorsport fans might be like, hey, you never tried Forza Motorsport, the new one, or 7. Absolute simulation. But this one, it feels heavy. I think it's nice though. Alright, the AI difficulty is pretty low now, I know. I could like put it higher for some reason, but that's what I hate. There's no incentive. Is there even a... do I get extra credits for putting it higher? I didn't even see that. In Project Cars 3, if you put it a bit higher, you get extra credits. At least that was an incentive. In this one, it doesn't seem like it, so that feels bad. And 60 FPS update indeed for Assassin's Creed games. And Thor, you're playing Spider-Man Remastered. Nice one. Is it a big difference with the Spider-Man game that we are playing currently? Is it a big difference, would you say? Because we're playing the OG Spider game first. Because we're still trying to become a better streamer before we really do the definitive versions of some games. For example, Spider-Man. That game is legendary and it deserves to have video content. But if I make video content, I want to have the definitive version, and I want to be like... I want this channel to be at its absolute peak when we try to tackle that. We're not there yet. I mean, I'm still messing up my intros and I need to get better a bit, but yeah, you don't see it often. Today I messed up my intro a bit. Alright, at least this is chill. Can put the difficulty a bit higher. We get our second achievement, Raving Rookie. Earned your rookie license. Total time 4 minutes. What happened to the 3 minutes? Oh, we get another achievement. Nice. Use the race engineer tuning setup and made changes based off their recommendations. Exactly the one that I was trying to go for at the beginning. You see that, guys? You see that, guys? It might have been into the menus a bit long in the beginning, but it was worth it because we now got immediately 3 achievements. And Belgium on top. Good stuff. What vehicle am I even driving at the moment? I don't even know this vehicle, guys. Am I absolute novice in race titles now? This is a Porsche. Am I driving a Porsche? Looks like... No? I don't know. Wait. Can I see the manufacturer or something? Where's my car? My career? No, that's not it. Ginetta Juniors. Current series. What, like, I don't have a garage? You see, this is big, like, there is some weird differences in this game compared to Project Cars 3. Wait, I don't have a garage? Doesn't that suck? Bro, Project Cars 3 over this one, I can already say from the beginning, right? Although, racing-wise, that didn't feel that bad. Here, I can check my...
This is your driver network profile. Here you can view your competitive racing license details, edit your online profile information, and view all your game stats, photos, and videos.
You see what I mean with the stats? So that you can see all the stats here. But listen. It says I completed 2 races, I got the fastest lap in 1 race, but it doesn't say shit, because I can adjust the AI manually, and then it doesn't say shit. Favorite car, a Ginetta G40 Junior. I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. It's not a Porsche. It's a Ginetta. Ginetta 40 G40. Bro, I didn't know this brand. I'm sorry. It's a Ginetta. Of course, figures. I don't know the brand. I can do racing. I can do racing, but I don't know all the vehicles and that kind of stuff. Like, if you are like looking for an absolute race expert that knows every car inside out, or sorry, I'm not that guy. Not yet. Not yet. Who knows in the future? Okay, I'm gonna do these races. I'm just gonna put the timer really low because we're gonna complete the game as fast as possible as well. We're gonna go to Scotland, Knock Hill International. I think it's nice to do it, right? Just put the track as fast as possible. So that we go to different championships, different vehicles, different tracks, that kind of stuff. It's more exciting. What is this? Pit strategy? Is there anything else that we could go for, like, real fast? I don't think so. Possibly, but I'm not gonna start reading this all at once again. Win all... No. Just win races. Let's just win. Receive a car setup from a friend. Guys, do I have friends? Do I have friends? Send me your car setup. Receive a car setup from a friend during an event. Anybody? Anybody hearing me right now? If you are my friend, send me your car setup in Project Cars 2. Please. We need this achievement. I don't have friends, bro. We have to find someone for this. It's one of the online achievements. We need to get this. I want to get, like, once again, this game has online, lots of online achievements, and they did not announce a server closure. So that potentially means that this is, I think this might be peer-to-peer connection, which means that the servers just stay on after February 24. But honestly, it would look so bad if we completed Project Cars 3 and then let Project Cars 2 slip just like that. So let's just be sure and tackle all the online stuff before February 24. So that means I'm gonna do lots of grinding against the AI as well with the... Looks a little bit like a Porsche. A little bit, right? A little bit. Tiny. Tiny bit. In my defense. Alright, we're on a wet track. The racing does feel good though. Racing does feel good in the game. It's just... Don't get me wrong, I just played Project Cars 3 and I was really impressed by that one. Project Cars 3 was really impressive, right? When we started playing Project Cars 3, right from the get-go, I was like, whoa, this is a nice game. This is really looking good, and you get like nice tracks and all that stuff. I was impressed from the get-go. You can check it back for proof. So I'm not the guy that goes into a racing title immediately starts complaining, but on this one, yeah, you could definitely tell that this is a downgrade. But normally anybody would play 2 and then 3, not 3 and then 2. So that's why we always love to play the games in release order, exactly for this reason. I think the biggest issues for me when we started this one is just the amount of customizable options that you get. Can definitely be too much. Some people might be like, yeah, you can never have too much it's like options. You can do it if you would like, and right now I got overwhelmed, and now we can choose everything ourselves, and then I don't feel satisfied after winning a race now, because I set the difficulty easy. Well, like, how can you feel satisfaction if you can adjust the difficulty by the margin like that, like by 100%? It doesn't say anything about you then. It says like, oh yeah, I beat Project Cars 2 on 31 difficulty slider. You know, you get me? This is a big issue. I don't like that. They should just put it to, hey, your expert level, you're this level. But I think it's something from the past. I think most race titles... There has been a period in time in racing when a lot of race titles were doing this. And then they figured out like, hey, that's not actually what people want. I think recently... more recent racing titles, they go back to like the normal difficulty settings. Beginner, novice, medium, expert. And then once you beat the game, you're like, yeah, I'm at least medium level. You kind of know what level you are as well. This is too easy right now, yeah. Now it's too easy for us. Like, we're on 21, I believe. This is too easy. I should put it to maybe my age. Add another 10. Alright, session remaining. 10 seconds. So the thing is, at least you're winning the races and you can go to the different tracks and you go like a little more challenging. But like once again, this doesn't help us at all. If I put the difficulty higher, what do we get out of it? Like nothing, right? Literally nothing. We don't get extra credits. We just get opponents getting a little closer behind me, and that's it. So that just sucks. Just sucks away the soul out of the game. There's no time left, so what are we looking at here? Is it just one more lap? I understand. But interesting, guys. I wanted to know, what is your favorite racing title ever? I know, Little Kiana, you said like no racing. You literally no racing? You didn't play any race title? You know what it is when it comes to racing games? I always underestimate how fun they can be. It's like you're looking from the outside. I'm like, yeah, it's not going to be too much fun. But once you do it, it's actually a lot of fun.
Great win. You nailed it today. Brilliant driving.
Brilliant driving. Alright, just let's keep it going. I want to keep the pace high. We have to do so many racing games at the minute. If you just look at the lineup, talking about the lineup that we are currently running, how many racing titles are we trying to complete at the minute? There's at least 8 race titles that we have all of the online stuff done and are ready for completing them one by one right now. It's 8 racing titles in the lineup. Do you know how my head feels right now? My head is about to explode with all the different racing games that we... Or not even the racing games. All the games in totality that we're trying to tackle at the minute. My head is about to explode. My engineer says he's gonna analyze the data. Don't really need to. I'm gonna put the difficulty a little higher. Come on, man. It doesn't change anything though. For me. It's just the difficulty setting that they have added is just pretty bad. Alright. I'll put it to 31. Then all you see now is they're either gonna beat me or they're gonna get behind me, and nothing in between almost. So like no qualification, no practice, racing as short as possible. I do play race titles, I just suck at them. Alright, which ones do you prefer? I think the only difference is the face of Peter Parker. That's all I know about, at least. That's crazy. Don't see any differences, to be honest. That's crazy. It's a remastered version. How can it not be better? We're gonna go live on TikTok as well. TikTok does love these race playthroughs that we do most often. There's always like 10, like if we have a good TikTok stream, there's always like 10 people hanging around a bit or in and out. We don't hit the high numbers anymore because we're not going viral at the minute. Once every single time we hit a viral short, it's like, and we had the VTuber as well. We had consistently hitting 30 to 40 people. Oh, dude, the times have changed, huh? Oh, the only thing that didn't change is me. I'm the consistent factor here, at least. And Thor and Little Keanu have been the consistent factor. And some of the lurkers out there. There's some loyal lurkers here on the channel. Besides, I thank like 2 new subscribers, but I would love to thank them by name, but they put their YouTube to private, so I cannot really thank them by name, but welcome 2 new subscribers. Welcome in the journey. You guys are still early. I mean, this is not year 1 of the journey, it's year 2, but it's at least the beginning of year 2. And you're still within the first 1,000, which is gonna mean a lot in the future. You see my other message. Peter Parker face. Oh, I got the plat on Far Cry Primal yesterday. Even did the in-game 100% completion. Nice, bro. Oh, the in-game 100% completion as an extra flex. Bro, you're going way too fast through Far Cry franchise. That's insane. GG though. GG. We gotta start doing show profiles of you guys. Show the profiles if you did a nice completion or something. When do we do this? Every Sunday? Every boost session? The boost session is kind of boring, no? In the boost session. It's like hidden on the channel then. It's every Sunday, maybe? The end of Sunday. Alright, let's start racing. I think we should do it every Sunday at the end of the stream. All clear. I want a new vehicle already. Like if you've been racing this now for 2-3 tracks, it's time to get a new one. Alright, difficulty is a little bit higher. Like it's still 31. It's still not spectacular, but we've put it to 50 and that was ridiculous. This one also seems to be... we're already having some trouble trying to catch up with them. That's actually proper racing, maybe. Bro, it just feels bad for me. It feels bad knowing that I'm challenging myself for no reason. Like, there's literally no reason to give myself more difficult AI other than having a higher probability of failing a race and losing time. And with the goals that we have on this channel, losing time is not really the best option. Guys, I bought new games today, by the way. Don't judge. I bought VR games for PlayStation for the first time. VR games. They also got trophies and somebody has to complete them. And somebody has to stream them completing them, and then it should be us. Or otherwise we should not call ourselves achieve trophies. Otherwise we should call ourselves... we achieve what we like. Or we get trophies what we like. No, we're achieve trophies. We get everything that has achievements or trophies. Everything. Guys, that was the end of last year, 2025. Apparently there were rumors Nintendo is going to add achievements, guys. I swear to God, they're gonna do it. Trust me. Trust me, Nintendo is going to add achievements. I kid you not. You know how I know this? I've seen the news. They have registered a patent
1 minute to go.
which is all about achievements. I'm not like into those details, but there are signs that Nintendo wanted to secure the possibility of in the future adding achievements. I'm gonna tell you guys, the moment this happens, and if we don't have any deadline then,
Gap on P2.
that sucks. This absolutely sucks. Luckily, in this Project Cars, if you go off track, you don't get the invalid lap notifications, that you still are fine. In Project Cars 3, if you go off track, you get invalid lap and then you have to restart the whole thing. I think this difficulty is all better at. Maybe you can even up it a notch to like 40.
Final lap and we're sitting pretty. Keep
Final
it on the
lap.
island and take the checkered flag. Go on,
Okay.
you can do this.
So Nintendo, if Nintendo is going to add achievements, not only I have to do a little rebranding, I'm not gonna make it too big of a rebranding, right? It also depends on the name. I don't see us having to change Achieve Trophies though. I don't see us having to change that name, but maybe the profile picture has to change a bit. A little bit. Maybe add some red color in there, you know. But if Nintendo is going to add achievements, we're gonna introduce the Nintendo month. It's going to be 1 month of only Nintendo for 1 month. Just to celebrate that they are added. Alright? Just so you guys know. Whoa, I cannot control this vehicle. It's too much... too much rain. Kinda nice though. Oh, this feels bad. You see the different... Oh, that's cool though. You see the different... like an absolute puddle in the track and you can just feel it. So that's cool. Like this. Oh, this is heavy. Yeah. They absolutely nailed that. They absolutely nailed the feeling of rain. So it does feel like a good racing game, but like this is the type of racing game that just feels good to do, but they get the details wrong. They get the details in the menu wrong and that kind of stuff, which is the easy part of racing titles, right? I think the hardest part of racing titles is make it feel good once you are in the vehicle and racing. They've done a good job on that. It's just the menus and that kind of stuff, which is not it. All right, we got the win. Achievements for Nintendo would be nice. Yes, that would be nice, and we'll be there. We'll be there to see it firsthand, and we're gonna jump in then. If Nintendo is gonna ever do a achievement launch, it's gonna be 1 month full of marathon sessions and just Nintendo on the channel to celebrate 1 month. You heard it here first. I know it's a lot. A month is a lot, but it's just gonna be such a big thing. Like, they have never done this before, and there's already like 15 years. Achievements already exist for 20 years. So 20 years they did not decide to jump into it. And if they're gonna do it, well, we gotta celebrate. Next thing I've been doing research about is Steam achievements, right? Steam achievements is also a thing. So I was checking, just doing some research about Steam achievements, like do we add it to the channel, when, what time frame, why? Asking myself a lot of questions about this. We're already registered. We're already registered on Steam with Achieve Trophies, like the name is already claimed and that kind of stuff, so made sure that we done that. But I've read some stuff about Steam and it doesn't really look good to me, man. It doesn't look good. Steam has a very bad reputation. Steam achievements have a very bad reputation. You know why? Because you can cheat them. And there is lots of people cheating Steam achievements. So the value is... there's no value almost. Of course, so once we stream it, everybody will see that we are not a cheater. And then we will get the achievements legit. But... Steam achievements are being cheated with something called like Sam or something. I've read about it, and it is one of the main reasons why not a lot of Steam achievements are being considered serious, because it's so easy to cheat and modify. So that's why I don't like. I want to add Steam achievements at some point, but
Tricky from where you are, so try and stay out of trouble. Let's stay alert and try and make up some places off the grid.
adding Steam achievements is going to be our last thing ever. It's going to be like, if there is an old PC classic, for example, and it has no Xbox achievements, no PlayStation trophies, nothing of that, and then only you can do this on Steam, then I would say we do it on Steam. Or let's say I completed the game on both PlayStation and Xbox, and I still want to showcase it on the YouTube channel, then potentially we'll do it on Steam. But other than that, I think we try to minimize the amount of stuff that we need to do with Steam. That's just it. Alright, we got a lot more grip. Bro, I don't... It's okay. But 5 tracks in a championship with the same vehicle, I want to get a new vehicle now at this minute. Like, I'm kind of done with this one. Besides, Thor might know this. Do you know any good steering wheel for me? I need a... If I buy a steering wheel, I want to get into buying a steering wheel. I really do. Because I want to not only play the racing titles, I want to get seriously better at this. I feel like the racing wheel can increase your level and turn it up a notch. I think so. I truly think so. Would you need gas pedal and brake? I don't think so, right? Gas pedal and brake might overdo it. I think only a steering wheel is enough. But I think a steering wheel is kind of a must if you really want to compete with the top times. I could be wrong though, but just... Nah, I think steering wheel is the best. So I wanna buy one, but it has to, it also has to be multi-platform. So it has to be PlayStation and Xbox. Usable on both platforms at least. And yeah, once it's usable on Xbox and PlayStation, you could potentially also use it on PC, is my guess. But... Again, that's like a secondary objective. Hey man, it's not following... Let's follow the script here. I need to be first place. 1 minute to go. Yeah, okay, that was my bad though. Got him on the inside a bit. Push him off the track. Oh, shit! Alright. Oh, what is this? Race control. I need to return to position 2. Oh, I got punished. I got a penalty there. Okay, that's absolutely, yeah. That was fair. That was fair. That was really fair. I did a dirty trick there. Dirty racing. Wait, how long do I still have to win this? I think you're gonna end up second place if you look at this. Like, he has the exact same car as well. Like, how am I gonna beat this guy? Take some risk. That's too much. Sucks, absolutely sucks. Need to get back to second. Okay, we accept the fact that we are second place, third place, fourth place. Wait, how do I check my camera? Oh my god. Oh yeah, we get third place. It's still good for the championship though. Yeah, third place. Like, look at the board. We're still 3 wins, 4 times on the podium. First time we don't win though. Oh, this guy's pretty close with the points. Last race right now, 5th out of the 5. Jesus Christ, 5 races with the same vehicle. It's too much. Can we cannot lower that? They give you all of these options, but not to lower the amount of races you actually need. Sadly. Current series? Nah. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now I'm complaining that you cannot change everything in the end again. We have to pick a side. I'm gonna take off early because I'm tired, not gonna lie. Good night, guys. Yes, Lil Keanu, thank you for joining in today, and I wish you a good night. Have a good sleep. See, you started Far Cry 5 a couple of hours ago, and yes, Sunday would be a good day. That's good to hear, bro. That's good to hear. So it's Far Cry 5. Which I already completed on the Xbox side of things. It's like the only Far Cry game I'm gonna have some trouble with showcasing. But we're still gonna showcase it, possibly doing it on PlayStation. It's chill. I'm gonna be here today until... for the next 2 hours. Next 2 hours. Alright, on to the next one. Last race of this UK track. Snatathon 200. And then we can finally change track and also finally... I hope get a new vehicle. I mean, doing this one for 5 tracks, I've seen him now. So if you compare this game, Project Cars 2 to 3, when it comes to the online stuff, right? Project Cars 3 online was not that bad to complete, honestly. Although, you have that one achievement, which is already unobtainable, I would say now. The one with the Rivals game mode. So in Project Cars 3 you get Rivals game mode. It's like you're competing against other people, but only with the time. So you're not like literally on the same track as other people online, but you are like trying to set a nice time and then compete in that way, right? Trying to have a top time. And then you get a certain tier based on the time you have. So you get like gold tier. Platinum is like the highest thing. We got like gold 3 a couple of times. I think like gold 3 is like just before platinum. But the worst part about that whole achievement is you gotta get 300 points in Rivals. 300 points is a lot. That's like 5 dailies that you have to do. 5 dailies. Like 5 or 6 daily challenges. You gotta get a good score in that. And the worst part about the whole Project Cars 3 achievement there is that if you close the game, you lose all of your points. Too bad. I need to let this guy be first now, once again. I'm playing without the little icons and assists. Remember, when I played Project Cars 3, you had these little icons at the end of the... like at the turns. And then you just knew when you had to brake or you have to slow down on this one. Or the apex in the corner, right? Now I don't know, so we decided that as well. Because I could add the racing line into that, but don't want to use all the assists. So yeah, Project Cars 3, you had the Rivals achievement and then you had to leave your console on for like 3 days. Which was the worst thing. But luckily we could use the quick resume function so that I didn't really have to leave my console on, but yeah, I still had to use like some kind of a function where the console is like not entirely shut down when you turn off the console. So that way we just played the challenge like every single day of the week there. We got the 300 points and that was like the worst achievement in Project Cars 3. Besides that, it was just us trying to find online matches, which was impossible, sadly. Lately, we have been playing a couple of online games where I was really expecting at least a few people to be there, but there was like nobody. We just needed 10 quick races in Project Cars 3. Oh, geez, didn't expect this guy. Wait for me. Asking a guy to wait in a racing game. I was a little off track. Wait, is this guy actually the guy that is like right next to me on the leaderboard? So I think I have to be careful. It's the last lap. We got second place, but I think we still won the championship, right? Alex Greenland, he just... he got first place. But let's see the overall score, which is what it's all about. Alright, we got first place. He got close though. 154 and we got 164. 3 wins in a row and then a 3rd place and a 2nd place. Alright, we'll take it. We'll take it. Finally done with this championship. Let's move on to the next one. Successfully completed this series and now can advance to the next in the season. Retry this series from the beginning. Or let's not do that. Try alternate series in the same bracket. You can keep track of the accolades. Okay, we got our first accolade. Do we get an achievement for that? No? No achievement for that? What? Oh, so you go from this one to this one. It's... Don't tell me it's with the same vehicle. I want to check the accolade that we got. It's a bronze accolade. It's gonna be all the way down. Here it is. Won the Ginetta Juniors UK Championship. Of course, you have the invitational events, but I don't think it makes sense if we go there. Everything is still locked for us. I mean, we've just won a championship. Halfway point in the season. I guess, like, we have to... Oh, look at that. Select the series calendar length. You can do full or short. Alright, we found it. That was really well hidden. Do you see that, guys? So you go here, and then just when you to continue, look at the top right corner. You can choose either to do the long version or the short version. That's why it was 5. I was already complaining. Wow, it's 5 races. That's too much, in my opinion. We should have been better, like 3 races. But you actually can do it, put it to 3 if you just put it here. Press LB and then it goes to short. Okay, we're gonna skip a few tracks, but we've already seen Snetterton 200 anyway, and what other one? Silverstone International. Like, that is sort of classic. We're gonna see that more often, so don't worry. All right, we got a 3 race championship now, and there we go. We get an achievement for this. Rest on your laurels. Won your first championship, and certainly not the last one. Oh. And we get something else. First accolade. So we do get an achievement for that. Alright, not too bad. This is going... I'm not saying fast, but... We've seen a lot worse when it comes to our playthroughs. Sometimes we do a 6-hour stream and we get none. Now we already got 5. So I think, like I said, I'm gonna sit here for... we're gonna play through this Project Cars 2 game for another 2 hours. And is it all, are we only going to do career mode? No, I think it makes sense to do like, well, let's do 1 hour of career mode, and then after that, the last hour, I'm going to check the online stuff and see if there's anything we can still do online while we're here. The worst part about the whole online stuff in Project Cars 2 is definitely getting the veteran license. We're just going to start, by the way. I'm not going to tune. We're not on that level yet. Alright, one more time with this vehicle. The worst online achievement in Project Cars 2 is going to be the freaking veteran license. So normally you would need to go online and then play against other people and then like play a lot of races. It's like ranking, right? It's like getting a high level. So you would need lots of races, but apparently there's a nice method that you can use where you play against... You can do this by yourself. You play against bots, and you have to do like 150 races. It's not like if you play online, you have to do only like 20 races or something. So it's not like it's gonna take more time. But you can just grind this solo. It's gonna be extremely repetitive, and yeah, one of our channel goals is to show everything that we do. Like if I touch the controller, I go live. I always say, but when it gets extremely repetitive like this. I'll have to check. I'll have to check if I'm gonna turn on the stream and then sit here for 8 hours
2 minutes to go.
doing the exact same track all the time, or if I'm just gonna like record that. Like if it's that repetitive, I don't think it has any value sometimes. So I'll have to see. This is like the one exception that I make, because, for example, if we do Assassin's Creed Wolfpack, even that I stream, right? Assassin's Creed Wolfpack, it's like online Assassin's Creed. You have to get level 55 and you have to do a lot of the same maps all the time. But there is still some gameplay component to that, so I feel like it's still... That is still okay to stream. But like starting matches against the bots and then like doing the same track over and over and over again. I'll make an exception. Slow down. Avoid being given a penalty by race control. Oh no, I don't want to slow down. I cut the corner a little bit.
1 minute to go.
1 minute to go. This is not an easy race. We have the same difficulty, right? Come on, man. Like, we have the exact same speed, all of these vehicles. Uh-oh. Off track. Yeah. Sucks. I try to take some risk to actually try to get past them, but then it bites me in the butt. Maybe. If we can at least get on the podium, I would be like, I think we can make something out of this championship still. I'm dirty, right? I'm dirty. Cutting the corner a bit. Yeah, that's it. 4th place. Oof, or 5th. Oh, that's bad. 3 races. Are we gonna give up? Restart session. So worst ranking. Alright, let's not give up just yet. We might be 5th, but if we just make sure that the next 2 races we do well, we still win the championship. Come on, man. We're not gonna be that lame. Lower the difficulty immediately. This is what, like, it's exactly like what I don't like to do, but it's super tempting. It's super tempting to just like lower the difficulty now with a few points. They give you too much options. Like in Project Cars 3, you got the normal difficulty ranking. You got like you can put it to expert, you can put it to medium, you can put it to novice. And then it immediately feels bad if you have the difficulty on medium. Let's say you put it on medium and you fail a track, and then yeah, like you can put down the difficulty, but then you are immediately not a medium player, an average player anymore. You're a novice. Now, are you gonna do that? You see? So then it hits your ego a bit. But now with the sliders, it doesn't matter. So that's what my biggest complaint, I would say. All right, we have a great start on this one. So right now I'm playing with a controller, right guys? I'm playing with a controller. At least I can say I got lots of experience with lots of different racing titles. Not only on the channel, also before I even started the channel. Also did some Forza Motorsport, also like other race titles like Gran Turismo, Burnout. I got my fair share of experience. Kart games as well. But it's not like I was a racing enthusiast. I just play every single game pretty much. Wait, I have to go. So we got our fair share of experience, but can I say of myself like, oh, I'm on expert level or anything like that? Well, in some racing titles, like for example, we did the online stuff in Dirt Rally. That's not easy at all. So in Dirt Rally, you had to do you had daily challenges, you had weekly challenges, and you had to end up in the top 30%. And there were lots of people trying to get that. So yeah, we had to actually be good at racing for those achievements. So we got all of that out of the way. But of course, I know there's like, for example, we played Project Cars 3 and we did all of the online stuff in Rivals there. And then every single time, most often we ended up in the gold, I think, of course, if you are really on the highest level, you immediately get platinum, like the highest ranking what was possible in Project Cars, because you got that skill set, right? I want to get there together with you guys in the journey at some point. But I think, yeah, you can definitely do it with controller. It's not like that is a big bottleneck. You could do that with controller, of course, but I think if you have steering wheel, you can just do a bit better. Like, just if I look at it from the outside, if I go in a corner, and if I just think about it, now I do have to do it with the controller, and with my left stick I have to tap it a little bit, and you just lose a little bit of speed then, right? And if you have steering wheel, you can just do it smooth. I think it would make a big difference. But yeah, I wanna, whenever we pick a certain game, it doesn't matter what game, if it requires us to do different type of controls, I also want to add that to the journey, but I will always let you know, like in the description, or we'll make some kind of an event out of it, like playing with steering wheel now for the first time, or play like a fight game with the arcade stick. I got an arcade stick for fighting games. I'm bad on controller with that, but I also know, like, if you want to be good at fighting games, like if you want to reach a really high level on fighting games, probably the arcade stick is a bit better. Not saying that you cannot reach that with only a controller, but like, you just look at the pros. Most pros play with an arcade stick. It kind of makes sense that you also do it that way. We're nearly at the end of the season. Let's finish off by being consistent and win as many points as we can. Thank you for stating the obvious, Chief.
For the drivers, you all know, you really judge each other because it's one of those measures of bravery.
Oh, what was that? What was the guy saying?
You come out that hairpin, you make your gear changes, you get up to speed, you start hugging the pit wall, you try and get as much aerodynamic benefit from hiding behind the wall. But all you're doing the whole way down is measuring the car and getting yourself absolutely critically prepared for what's about to happen, because if you don't rock up to Eau Rouge with a very firm plan of what's going to happen, you land in trouble very quickly.
All right, you get like an interview going on here in the middle of the menu. Like, at least this guy is probably like, he's absolutely a bigger expert than me, so you probably should listen to what he was saying. All right, this is the final Ginetta Juniors UK finals, and well, the first race we got the 5th position, the second race we got the 1st position. We have 3 points more than Sonny Curtis. Well, let's try to stay on top of this guy. It's like the blue, he has the blue vehicle. Let's keep an eye out for the blue Ginetta. Like, if we can smack him off the road, let's try that. Yo, Gummy Gun, how you doing, bro? Welcome. Good to see you, my friend. How is the game going? Good, bro. Good, bro. In the beginning, I was a bit disappointed because I got overwhelmed by the menus. There's so many menus, so many options, difficulty settings, like everything was just too much. If you compare it to Project Cars 3, where everything seems to be a bit more fixed from the start, which I like. In this game, it was like lots of different options, but if you like, we kind of tuned out what we wanted and what we didn't want. Now I'm just enjoying the race, so I'm just enjoying the race. Have to say, this is already the 8th race that we're gonna do with this vehicle, so I'm looking forward to playing a new car after this race. Absolutely. It seems like we're in the snow a little bit of snow. First time though. And we gotta keep our eyes open for Curtis. Like, once again, we don't do the qualification, we don't do practice. I don't know, is that weird? For me, it's normal, right? Like, we're gonna lose, not lose. It's gonna make the career mode so much longer. Let's say if I do all of the qualification, that kind of stuff, we're gonna be Project Cars channel from there on. Not a variety channel anymore then. Everyday Project Cars then. But it's going nicely. Today I was really thinking about, are we going to start Project Cars 2 or are we going to continue WWE 2K24? I know these are not the most spicy games at the minute maybe, but well, it's like the only few games that have a couple of deadlines in there. If once we clear up these two, the wrestling game and this one, there's like only one more deadline for the game Humanity, and after that the next deadline is going to be months from now. So from there on, once we complete these 3 games, you'll definitely see an improvement on our channel when it comes to the lives. You'll see an improvement. You'll see a more balanced out mix of games, maybe a bit more trending games on the top. You see what I mean? But the most important goal of the channel is to complete as many games as possible, if not all, but complete as many games as possible, bro. Oh no. Okay, we fixed that. We got pole position at least. You gotta be careful. In Project Cars 3 you got these nice icons. They're actually pretty nice. Where you see you have to slow it down a little bit. They give you a little hint, but not too much. In this one now we don't have anything besides the arrow. Need to get used to that as well, of course. But now, yeah, now I'm enjoying this one a lot more than from the beginning. At the beginning I needed to get used to it a bit, and then, yeah. Now we're into this. What games are you going to be boosting tomorrow? BioShock 2! Yes. You could already tell. That's insane. So tomorrow, like once a week, I'll try to do this max once a week. Maybe twice. We'll do a boosting marathon. What is a boosting marathon? Well, completing games and getting the 100% is not always a fun journey. It's not always enjoyable. Does that mean that we don't do it? No, well, I guess you guys that check out the channel, you don't have to do that, of course. You can just do whatever you like. You can just do whatever you enjoy. I'm not gonna be a guy here saying, hey everybody, you gotta complete games 24/7 and get through that. But hey, we're trying to do this journey here, so we are exactly the guy that needs to do this, or exactly the channel that needs to do this. So, well, as I say more often, we don't create the trophies or achievements, we simply complete them. And sometimes they're stupid. And the thing is, what we do with the boosting session on a weekly basis, I just pick all the stuff that is like not fun to watch and I put it in one stream. That's what we try to do. And I still stream it. Why? Well, I just want to show that we have done it. And nothing is hidden on the channel then. It's just a channel concept. I think it will help us a bit. There's so many streamers out there and they just like hide some stuff that they do, or they don't show everything, and we just want to be the one that the channel that shows everything, even the stupid parts. Although once again, Project Cars 2 has a part where we have to grind 150 races in the exact same thing. So yeah, that one I might do that in between some of the other stuff that I do on a daily basis.
Great job, champ.
And then not stream it, like that's the only part. Like extremely repetitive stuff. Maybe like, for example, I don't know. Same thing with Gears of War. Gears of War has also like this crazy... We got first place, by the way. We need to be excited a bit about this, because we got first place. We win the championship. Hooray. Sonny Curtis third place. 2 wins, 2 podiums. You see? Don't give up, guys. We got 5th place in the first race. I think lots of people would restart the entire thing. We decided, hey, this trophy has our name written onto it. It's ours. And that's exactly what our channel is about. Chief trophies. Also, in-game trophies. We got our first trophy then. Oh, we love the sound of that. I'm seasoned now, officially. Complete the first season. Less than 10% of the people that played this game did this. They did not complete the first season. Too many weaklings, man. Too many weaklings. You're gonna buy Project Cars 2. You're not gonna finish the first season. What's going on? What's going on, man? Alright, we have completed this series and now advance into the next season. Retry this series from the beginning or try alternate series in the same bracket if available. Let's not do that. I'm absolutely ready for a new vehicle. And some new tracks as well. Could also use that. Second accolade. Alright, we can choose what we do from here on. I mean, there's... Look, this is the 6th tier. This is the lowest tier of the bunch. And then you can move up to 5, 4. You have to, if you do one of the tier 5, then you unlock your path to 4 and onward. So it's kind of tempting to start doing this instead of just doing all of the 6. Let's have a quick peek here on this side. Is there anything... Like, usually I do my homework. I always do a lot of research before I go into the playthroughs. But on this one, especially on the single player part, I'll have to do this a bit on the fly. Like, being live for every single day for 407 days in a row doesn't always give you the time to perfectly prepare some of the runs. I'm just checking, like... Is there any reason for us to do every single... I don't think so. Invitational we have to do. IndyCar Champion. Mercedes. Complete a championship in every motorsport discipline within career. Every motorsport discipline. Wait. Let me check that one, because that might be the bottleneck. Yeah, or like whenever you look at achievements or trophies, you're always looking at... Well, which one is going to take the most time and which should we focus on? And then usually if you focus on that single achievement, you'll unlock all the rest altogether. That's what you usually look for. That's what I'm looking for right now. So it was complete a championship in every discipline. So that is 6 different tiers. So I see somebody online that commented this. Tier 6 Ginetta. Tier 5 pick the Clio Cup. Then Tier 4 pick RX Lights Regional. Renault. IndyCar. So we luckily picked the exact right tier in the beginning. So we just did the Ginetta Juniors, which counts as a GT. The 5 categories they're talking about is GT touring cars, open wheeler, rally, cross, and prototypes. Right, so that means let's move up a tier. That's gonna be fun, right? Also wanna have some fun. So let's not do Formula Rookie Card 1. We're gonna go into the next one. And it's... Wait, Ginetta? Yeah, we've done that one. We're gonna do Clio Cup. Familiar say SC Lights, Ginetta, Clio Cup. And... Well, if we do Clio Cup, the rest will open up one by one. Well. Maybe not my favorites, but... I mean, how bad can it be? If we just do 3 of these races, times 2 probably, and we beat it. That's exactly how much I want to play in a vehicle like this as well. Like 5, 6 races, then I've seen it, right? Alright, we have to pick a livery. It's always easy for us. We are either blue, we're either green, or... Cyan. This one almost immediately pulls my attention. I think that's the one already. We've seen it. For us, it's always easy. We have just two, 3 colors we want, and the rest can all go to hell. All right, we take this one, and a new contract. Team Dominion Musk. We don't, like, listen, I always read all the stuff here on this channel, but I don't feel like I have to read this type of stuff, man. Let's be honest, it's just the same thing. Alright, we signed the contract. We have 5 messages. Congratulations, 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 and welcome and greetings. This is all still locked. Unlock this event. You must have gained affinity. Okay, you have to like. There's some nice brands here. You have to unlock it first. Alright, so we're also gonna check if we can do some stuff online, right? I hope we're getting closer being done with Bioshock 2 grind. I cannot wait for you to return to Ninja Gaiden 1 and Outer Worlds. Me too, bro, me too. They're on the schedule. I'm not on the schedule of this week, but they're absolutely on the list of games that we want to go for. But tomorrow is going to be Bioshock. Yes, tomorrow Bioshock 2. No, like people that want to see good content, don't join tomorrow's stream. Don't join tomorrow's stream. Tomorrow's stream is absolutely peak boredom. It's peak boredom. Tomorrow is Bioshock 2, and with the online servers that I'll show it again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll try to find an online match. 99% sure I cannot find an online match, and then we're gonna rank up. It's gonna be 4 hours of Bioshock, and then might be Dark Messiah, Might and Magic. But this session is like we have 7 people and we need 8, so it's like we're 1 guy short as of now. Which sucks, because that's the whole reason why I want to use Friday as the boosting marathon session. But it's a Dark Messiah, Might and Magic game that we simply cannot finish. Alright, let's get into a race real quick. There's some nice vocals. Wait, we got laps this time, 4 laps. Yeah, I put it to the lowest. Like, we want to, no time to lose. Gonna drive the Clio. Any Clio fans out there? What level are we at Bioshock? We're currently... so we need to get to rank 50. Remember, if you go back into some older gaming generations, a Bioshock 2 game, they got like that online stuff, the online ranking stuff, which was very prevalent back then. That's why you also see it in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you have to get online ranking 55, online ranking 50, all that type of stuff. And it's just, it's something out of the old days. You don't see, like, most often in new games, they chill a bit with the online ranking. It's not that bad, you know? But sadly, in those games, they're absolute classics, they're great games, but then the online stuff was always added, so it was so forced. I think though Bioshock 2 has a community going on. There is actually people still enjoying Bioshock 2, but it's like very rarely, and it's like you have to actively ask for matches. You have to like go onto a Discord and then message a couple of people, hey, when do you want to play Bioshock 2? Yeah, I'm sorry guys, like I'm trying to run a channel here. I cannot really go out of my way like that to get matches like that, and then people actively trying to defend. Okay, we're not doing too well. Maybe I should focus on the race a bit. Oh, this vehicle is absolutely different from the last one. I need to like get into it. Well, we're far behind, but you remember what happened last time, right? Wait, I have to slow down a bit here. Okay. It's easy to lose control if you brake and then you turn.
Careful the guy behind us, try and make him pass. Think about defending.
The guy behind us, I'm thinking about the people in front of me, honestly. But yeah, with Bioshock, we're currently at level, I would say 38. 38, so we need to get to level 50. So it's not too bad, honestly. Well, it starts off pretty bad again in this championship. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna trust the process. It's not like, okay, I'm not driving insanely good or something, but not that bad, right? Look at the distance. Oh, it's and you have to be careful not to go like get any lower. Let's just trust this championship, and then hopefully next race my competition will chill for a bit, like we've seen in the last championship. This is ridiculous how fast they are going. Well, this is what I mean with this vehicle roll. You see that? It's like it is powerful, but it has less grip than the vehicle that we had last time. Less grip. It's powerful, high acceleration, I would say. Not as high as my competition, which already finished. Oh, I need like one more lap. One more lap. Yeah, my delta is worse, but that is normal. I was off track for like 2 seconds. I cannot do better than this, I think. Like, I don't even see these guys anymore in number 5 and up. I don't even see them anymore. Like, how good do I have to drive to beat those? Has to be a power issue, no? So with Bioshock 2, we're currently on level 38, and I want to get the rank 50. Rank 50 is the last rank that we need. Once we hit rank 50, we can actually finish the story there. Kind of lost a little bit of momentum in the story, like we're in the middle of the story. It sucks a bit, but same with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, actually. So tomorrow, Bioshock. Hey, what is this, man? 5th. No, we're in the 6th position. Look at that, 18 points. Bad first race, but let's just hope that the next race, like, they just slow down miraculously. That's all I could hope for. If not, take the difficulty down once again. I mean, there's no... I hate Renault with a passion. Really? Why? If I'm correct, this game has... no, Thor. That was way too obvious. And you're done with Spider-Man for today, first session on it, and you're 48%. You're so much faster than we are. Is it because you've seen the stream? Is it that why? Did we show you the way, or are you just faster than us? Huh? Hey, Spider-Man yesterday was good, right? Although, guys, if you just check the Spider-Man stream of yesterday, there's like a segment within the first 5 minutes where I was just silent. I'm not silent, I'm not shy, guys. That was just my mic being cut off. I think some people would have loved the beginning, and then they're like, oh, nice, a playthrough without commentary. I love it. And then they hear me and they're like, oh, what the fuck? And then they take it down. Ah, sorry, we're not that channel. There's enough playthrough channels with no commentary. Let me be the guy that speak my thoughts a bit when I'm playing through these games, huh? You can hear the real life struggle. I made a mistake. That sucks. That sucks. I cut the corner. They want me to return to position 6. Do we do that? Yeah, we have to. I have to do that. And sadly, number 6 is extremely slow. So you see, I cut the corner, and then they give you a penalty, and you have to give back a position. I'm gonna do it again. No. That's just my style of racing. I like to look for the edge. Alright, I think this race has a bit of potential. We're behind, but we didn't race great at the beginning. So if we just start racing a bit better, we might be able to catch them. I have a lot of trouble controlling this vehicle, though. I have lots of trouble with it. Especially in the turns. Okay, I have to hit the brakes here pretty hard. It's easy to oversteer with this one. You know what I mean? Oversteering. So you go into a turn and then you do too much and then you go back and then you start to wiggle a bit. One more lap to go. Okay, we gotta... This sucks. I think that's it for us. For this championship then. I have to give back to 5th. He's extremely slow, bro. Okay, what do we do? Give up this championship? it's the last lap as well. Keep trusting it. Let's keep trusting it. If I fail a championship, let's put the difficulty down by 5 points. Might be a good rule of thumb. Because after all, we're a completionist channel, so we try to just complete the game in an efficient way. And there's no difficulty. I could put it on the easiest difficulty, but... like 1. Difficulty 1. It's just stupid. Okay, I'm too late, huh? Sector 2. Oh, is it still some time? Sector 2. We go into Sector 2. I just need to go really fast and take some risk here. I'm not fast enough. I love to take risk and then go into the inside of the vehicle and crash into him a bit. Oh, very nice ending. Very nice ending. Go behind them. Come on, man. If we get second place, I'll sign for that. Or maybe first even. I know. Oh my god, no. We're still third. This is insane. He pushed me as well. I took risk, but I love it how they all waited for me. Alright, we're third place. We're at the podium.
Well deserved. Great job, bud.
We can do better. If we get first place next race, maybe we win it. And oh, look at this. Nicholas Hamilton. And what's in the name? He has 34 points. It's gonna be rough. We got 25. Oh no, this is not the total points. He has 2 podiums, 1 win. This all other guys, Scott Richardson, 2 wins, 2 podiums. I don't know, man. It's not looking good for us. This is not looking good for us. Well, to be fair, at least I didn't race really well there. Let's at least finish this championship with exactly this difficulty. And if we didn't make it, we could just turn down difficulty with 5 points as well. I don't like to do that, but like there's literally nothing standing in between us doing that and not doing that. So let's try to get first place. I'm gonna focus on this race. Really focus. Try to race my best race with this vehicle, which is hard enough as it is. Can I just do some tuning maybe? What would you tune? In my downforce? I'm slow on the straights. I keep spinning out in fast corners. This one, huh? Car doesn't turn into corners. No, I keep spinning out in fast corners. If you're spinning in fast corners, I would usually advise increasing the rear downforce. However, this can't be adjusted on this car. I would recommend looking at the suspension area, see if there's anything you can adjust there. Go to suspension menu. Wait, so what is the suspension menu? I think we can learn about cars this way. We can actually learn about, hey, what is it that we need to do to make a car? So look, we're looking at the suspension. The car doesn't turn into corners. The car is turning too much into corners. Yes, this is what I feel right now, guys. It feels like after just 3 up stars. No, not that one. This is exactly what I feel. The car is turning too much in corners. Okay, so the car is turning too much in corners, my engineer is saying. Which means you're getting oversteer. Yes, this is exactly what is happening. Where in the corners is this happening? Bro, you gotta be that exact. I don't know. When turning in, it's happening. When I go through the corners, it's coming out of the corners and accelerating. I don't know, bro. That's really detailed. When turning in, not really. When going through, it's either one of these two. I think this one. Okay, so you feel as if this is like going to the doctor, bro. This is like going to the doctor. Okay, so the engineer is saying you feel as if you're getting oversteer when on the power coming out of the turns. We can try softening the rear anti-roll bar slightly, which should allow the car to roll a little more and lean on the tires when accelerating. So usually for helping with corner exit oversteer, we would soften the rear anti-roll bar. See, you learn lots of stuff here on this channel. However, it is unfortunately not adjustable on our car. There's no way. The Renault is forever cursed then. Let's try the middle one then. It's happening when going through the corners. You can't. Okay, I just read out the final piece of the text. You can't adjust it on this car. However, you could try to look at the car downforce menu. Alright, let's look at the downforce then. Keep spinning out of corners. No, you cannot adjust anything in this vehicle. Alright. That is insane. All that effort and we're like, we just have to go with it. This is just how the Renault is then. Skill issue. You're different. You love commentary on lives. Then you're on at the good address here. That's what we try to add. I mean, it's not unique. There's lots of people out there that do like that. I mean, is there lots of people that do their completions live? Probably, and they give commentary. Also, true. Yeah, like, not gonna say we're like a unicorn here or we're doing something completely unique. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. To put it in racing terms, we're not trying to reinvent the wheel here. But we have a couple of stuff. We have a bunch of concepts on the channel which I don't think a lot of people do though. Like, for example, live every day. Of course, there's gonna be some other guy out there that's also live for probably has a longer live streak than me. Who knows? I'm not trying to compete with them. And just the main reason I do the live streak is just that, well, if I was not doing the live streak, I would still be here for like at least 330 days out of the year. And I was like, well, if I just go live every day, then, well, at least you guys know you can rely on me. Guys, I'm starting to make mistakes, but also because I don't have a good feeling about this race, man. I don't have a good feeling, so I start to make mistakes as well, but maybe I should just keep trust in it. I don't know. I'm cutting corners like an insane madman. I still didn't get punished for it, luckily. Yep, there goes another cone. Nah, I don't see us winning this, to be fair. And the oversteering is insane. But yeah, you have to just live with it. I don't see us winning that, man. Look at us, 9th place. Oh, so it was already the final lap. Yeah, definitely not winning that then. Alright, continue. Let's just continue and accept the fact that we are low. We're on the 6th position, not even podium, 55 points. Well, we got beat. We got beat. You did not successfully complete this series. You can go back and retry the series or try an alternative series. No. We will go back. Alright, so this is what happens if you don't win the series. You have to win the series. So that's exactly what we're going to do now. And yeah, luckily in this game... Keep trusting these colors. New contract here. Look at the difficulty, guys. Do you really... Okay, was I really driving bad? Was I really driving bad? It was not that bad, right? I started making a little bit of mistakes, but you saw my competition, right? They just like were so fast. Even if I did the corners perfectly fine, I don't think we would have made it. Here we go, like the opponent's skill level. We'll put it down. I'm just gonna put it down to 21 here. I know it's low, but listen, I don't even get extra credits for putting it higher or anything. Yeah, what do you want me to do? I can also not upgrade the vehicle. I think I don't see the menu like in Project Cars 3 where you can upgrade the vehicle. It's just one of these things, man. There's a little bit of a gray area here. You can just adjust the difficulty how much you like. And now it feels bad to me. I have to get my travel pass tomorrow at 8 AM. When I saw it, I thought to myself, really that early? Where are you going, bro? Ah, you already platinumed Spider-Man, so it's going to be your second time then.
Okay, the first race.
Yeah, Spider-Man is like one of these games you can definitely do twice and then still have a good time with. Bro, you platinumed the game. Did you do New Game Plus then? Did you do New Game Plus? Or did you just do the base game? I don't know how it goes. Is that like an update? Alright, we're back. Redemption run. Another redemption run. I mean... This is also what our channel is about, right? I like... Once again, I hope you guys can appreciate that I just don't go in and put the difficulty slider on 1 right from the get-go. Try to find a nice difficulty to make it a little bit competitive at least, while still going through the game. I'm not gonna go into that mentality that I had last year. Last year I would always go into this like idiotic mentality, and I would be like, no guys, I'm gonna keep playing this until I beat these guys on 31 difficulty. For the next 3 hours I'm gonna hammer on this race until I get it. I'm not gonna do that because I feel like I'm only scaring people off. I think I'm a more balanced person now. It's normal, right? If you go live every day, then you obviously gonna get a little bit better at knowing what to do sometimes. So it's just normal. Okay, we're first place. Do you see this difficulty is a bit better, right? It's a bit better, this one. This feels a bit more like, yeah, how a normal race game should go. Although my steering is super sensitive. You see that, guys? I cannot help it. I'm sorry. With this vehicle, it's extremely sensitive. You can just see how I'm wiggling left, right all the time. It's like difficult. Oh. I thought I was already freewheeling to the finish, but they're still catching up on me sometimes. If anybody has good steering wheel recommendations, let me know, because I want to get into that. I feel like, oh, that's the thing that bothers me the most. I want to take these corners really smooth. And if you do it with controller, it's difficult. Maybe it's better with the steering wheel. I can't say for sure though. I had a steering wheel, but it was such a long time ago. This is not gonna work anymore on the new consoles. All right, decent. One more lap. Oh, 1.5 lap left. So yeah, guys, I know this week is no streaming schedule, sadly. We've been doing a streaming schedule on our YouTube for 4 weeks in a row. I'm not live on TikTok at the moment, by the way. As always, if I go live on TikTok, we have a bit more chat and stuff. But it's also now first project. Like, I kind of like the chill vibe a bit. Sometimes on YouTube we have to go live no matter what the vibe is. It's like it's going to be your live always on YouTube. So that's like a rule. It's a rule, holy rule. Have to be live on YouTube, so there's no way around that. But like multi-platform streaming, we just do sometimes. Yesterday we did it, for example. Yesterday we did the whole Act 2 of Spider-Man, whole Act 2. And some of the like the demon challenges, that kind of stuff. I think what I need, bro, what I really need to do for this channel is I need to add timestamps on the lives, bro. I need to start doing that, man. Instead of giving people here's an 8-hour live. Try to see what you're looking for. Have a good luck searching what you're looking for. I have to start adding timestamps. I know I'm gonna do this, like it's gonna happen either this week or next week. All right, we got first place, and this felt a lot better. This difficulty. I'm gonna stick here. Maybe go put it up to 25 or something. But like as soon as we go into the 30 or higher, you just see opponents flying by me, being way faster than me, and it doesn't feel good. Also in the straights, you know, you just know that the AI is too difficult when there's a straight and they just go faster than you. I still believe you do better than most commentary. Oh, thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Yeah, when it comes to commentary during the lives, when we give commentary on the games that we do, like I've been thinking about that. What do we want to do? What kind of a style? I think what's pretty important, especially now, because I still feel like we're early in the journey, is to get the message out a little bit, that people like know a little bit what we're doing. So I'm repeating myself a bit on that aspect, of course, saying, hey, we're live every single day, and we're doing this and this and that, and these are the goals of the channel. I have to repeat that a bit, of course, because It's gonna be new people seeing the channel for the first time and they do not know. But then, like, I've been thinking about what type of commentary I want to give during the lives. I think it just has to be involved around completionist content, completing different games, because we play different games each and every day. Also focus on the actual game, like on this one, like having fun with it. It depends though on the game. Like some games don't really deserve any attention, but you still have to complete them. I'm looking at Kittens and Yarn. Then of course I'm gonna be talking about like everything that comes up to my mind. But I like to give commentary while leaning into the game, you know, and I respect the game. Respect the game that we play as much as we can. Alright, was a silly mistake. Let's try to correct that during the rest of the race. I like to lean into the game and respect the game. This is important. So you won't see me play... What I really don't ever want to go through is... Let's say we play Resident Evil and I start to make lots of jokes all the time. Then you completely go out of the vibe, right? Resident Evil is all about horror game. It should be scary. So I'm not gonna act like I'm scared, but like I'm not the bravest gamer. Like when there's a horror game, I'm gonna be honest. We were playing Amnesia Collection. I already got jump scared a couple of times in that one. I just have a wild imagination. So whenever I play a horror game, in my mind it always is 10 times worse than it actually turns out to be, but then still I get spooked sometimes. That's the oversteering. Okay, I knew he was coming, but yeah, I tried to throw my vehicle in front of him, but I also didn't really want to crash. That's the oversteering, which we cannot fix on the Renault. It's like, that is just Renault for you maybe then. Renault Clio. See, the most mistakes that I made with this vehicle is absolutely the oversteering. It's super sensitive. So for me, personally, this vehicle, I don't have anything against it, but it's also not like my favorite or something. It's like, okay, I guess it's good, it's there, but I have no opinion on this. And I think it looks decent. It might, like, this is absolutely going to be a racing legend, right? This vehicle is a racing legend, and there's going to be people out there. It's like, how can you hate this vehicle? How can you say that? Yeah, for me, it's like in the middle. Not too bad, not too good, I would say. Yeah, this is what is possibly the weirdest thing right now about what we're doing is that we played Project Cars 3 first on this channel. So we already did a playthrough on Project Cars 3. It's not done yet though, but we had a lot of fun with that one. We had a lot of fun with Project Cars 3. That was so nice. This one, I don't like. I'm missing out on the garage and that kind of stuff. Like buying vehicles right now. We cannot buy them, just pick them. Which is different. Maybe it's a different mode. We haven't seen all of the modes. Still, like, we're also gonna be exploring the menus a little bit, see what is left. I think we at least finish this one, this entire championship, and then we'll see what we can do next. Maybe, like, let's check some of the online stuff if we can find a match. Would be nice. I'm just shitting my pants in every horror game. Absolutely. I'm not gonna disagree on that. Unlock your first career invitational event. We go up to 7. We go from 6 to that number. US Track Day Trophy. Achieve 10 podiums in career to unlock the invitational event. Alright. So we are invited then. Where is it? It's one of these that unlocked. One of these. We have to find it ourselves. So you got historic. That's cool though. It's cool, right? You got historic events. Look at these vehicles, man. Can you see that? Look closely. German Classic 300. Oschersleben National. Yeah, if you're into that classic type of stuff, then here, eat your heart out. Got lots of... Like, we are going to do it, of course, once we need to. Here is What is this? This is roadsters. Supercars. What invitational did we unlock? Track special. It's this one, the US track day trophy. Circuit of the Americas. We could do that one. That's it. The rest we still need to unlock. So you see the specific thing that you need to do to unlock the event there, right? Like for example, let's say you want to unlock Mount Fuji Prototype Challenge. You have to win the Formula X World Championship. So yeah, you're gonna get these eventually. But like first things first, I did 5 races? There's no way I did 5 races. God, I did 5 races. Alright, like let's just enjoy then. Although I'm really considering restarting. Because is the next championship also gonna be 5? No, I don't think so. Alright, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it. It's 2 laps anyway. Your settings? No. Okay. Renault Clio fans, eat your heart out. You get 2 extra tracks. Didn't you try to multi-stream yesterday and the moment you started had crazy lag spike? Yeah, I tried to multi-stream yesterday at the beginning and then we had a lag spike and then I quit the multi-stream and then I restarted it later and then we restarted it later and it was okay. I fixed some things so I can go to the USA this summer. Oh, where in the USA? What state are you visiting in the USA? Pet Vet game. Yeah, that Pet Vet game was also horrible. I mean, we played Pet Vet. You know why we even started playing that? It was like we did a serious completion. I think it was Redacted or something. After the Redacted stream, we had a bunch of time left, and then I asked my chat on TikTok back then. I asked them, what are we gonna do now, guys? What are we gonna do now? And one of my like one of the people that showed up pretty much every day on the chat back then, he was asking, play the My Life Pet Vet game. And I was like, really? Well, because I was scrolling through the games that I had. And I was like, okay, let's do it. Then I started this game and I was expecting an easy completion. Like, we're not doing that, by the way, these days. These days we're always kind of planning ahead what we're doing. So today you don't have, like, today it's only going to be Project Cars 3 or 2. So you don't have to be scared that I'm going to switch game and play some Halo now at the middle of the stream. We like, those days are in the past. See, we try to be a bit more professional now. But yeah, we started the Pet Vet game, and well, it started out being funny at the beginning, but then all the achievements were glitched. They didn't unlock, and it was extremely repetitive. So at the beginning of the game, you just save a few pets. You save a cat, you save the dog, they got a different disease, and then at the beginning it's kind of funny. You're like, oh, that's like the dog has a nail in its paw and you need to get it out, and then give him antibiotics and this type of stuff. And then at the beginning it's funny, but then once you realize you need to do this 500 times in a row, it gets so annoying. And then like the last achievement was the worst thing ever. Like for the last achievement we had to discover all the diseases the game has, and there's like 50 diseases or injuries, 50 diseases. And the thing is, it's completely random which one will show up next. So we had to do way over 50 animals. We had to save hundreds of animals until we got that last disease. It's completely RNG. And that's why the My Pet Vet stream was a 10-hour stream. I was doing that game 10 hours in a row until completion. It was horrible. Thank you for whoever was there, by the way. Who was in the My Life Pet Vet stream? I think it was you, Dawson. And Thor, maybe? In the last one, last one. Whoever was there and put me through that. That was one of the big ones in terms of survival. Pure survival. Like, this is the funny thing. Once we go live now every single day, we build up some history. And now we can look back and think about like what are the 5 most horrible streams that we have done. Because if you do 400, over 400 streams, then yeah, the worst 5 are definitely gonna be bad. Right, they're gonna be bad. I'm gonna be completely out of it. You're going to Los Angeles, Las Vegas. Oh, damn, Thor. I'm jealous. Nice, man. And wait, I think we already had it about this topic, about how you take your vacations. Are you the type of guy that fixes, like, schedules everything? Like, Monday I'm gonna go to this place, and then Tuesday, or are you just like, I have no clue, I'm just gonna go over there and then we'll see, and go on a big adventure. It's nice though, it's like Los Angeles, of course, you like, everybody has to be at some point, has to be there. Like, the difficulty now is really low, huh? We're like really far ahead, 24 seconds. Now I want to make it more difficult, but then you'll see next race, like, they're gonna destroy me once again. So what's going on with the difficulty? This cannot be 10 points difference. I just made it 10 points easier, and now I'm 27 seconds ahead, and then when I put it 10 difficulty points higher, I was 10 seconds behind. So what you see, this is like not, the difficulty is not balanced in this game. That's all I can say. I made a little mistake that I did 5 championships instead of 5 races instead of 3. Little mistake there. But like, it's our first Project Cars 2 stream now, so whenever we do a game for the first time, we have to get into it a bit. We have to check, like, hey, what is going on here? What's the fastest way? How do we play and get an enjoyment out of the game as well? This is also important, right? This is what I try to do on this channel. Win 8 races, the Vintage Lotus trophy we got for this. Win 8 races in career and unlock this invitational. Another invitational unlocked. And the Mercedes Winter Wildlands invitational. Nice. Everybody wants to invite us now, huh? That's how it goes. Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's keep the pace high. So, I was saying, what we love to do on the channel here is, yeah, respect the game. So let's say if we play, we've completed Clair Obscure Expedition 33 on the channel, right? If we play that game, I want to focus on the story, focus on what's happening on the game. You don't hear me talk about lots of other stuff there, usually. If we get into a grindy part, then it's different. But like, in the main story, especially main story, we focus on story. And then on the second thing is, what I really try to do is, we try to complete the games, but we try to also get the enjoyment out of the games. This is extremely important, I find. Like, there's this balance you have to go in between. It's trying to complete the game in the most efficient way possible, and trying to have fun with the game. And you have, like, that we try to find the balance here. This is what I find important. Because, you know what? Achievements are there, but games are also there to enjoy them. It's not like, if you take achievements and trophies way too seriously, you destroy the entire experience, and you just go there for the achievements and trophies, and then what are you doing then, you know? So that's not what I try to do. I try to still go for the achievements and trophies, but then also still have fun with the game, which is hard sometimes. Sometimes the achievements don't allow you to have any fun, but then we'll figure out a way. And we'll do the boosting sessions. We'll just stack up all the stupid stuff in the boosting sessions 1 day a week, and then nobody has to be bothered with it. Except me, I still have to go through that. But then I just look at, like, I try to cope with it. I just look at it from a, try to look at it from a healthy perspective. Be like, okay, I gotta do something boring now, but hey, life is like that. It's not, I cannot always do the fun stuff. You also have to do some boring stuff to get a full completion, let's say. So, hey man, what is going on with the difficulty in this game? You see that? Like, it's like, I'm not racing that now. What changed? Nothing changed, and they're just beating me. I'm not really racing bad. As a matter of fact, I just cheated out that corner. I just cut the corner even. Like, you see the difference is just too big. For some reason now, in the last race, it was 25 seconds behind me, and now they're beating me slightly. Although I think it's still winnable, this one. Oh no, it's not winnable. Not winnable at all. Alright, like, I guess we accept that we are 5th. This is so weird, man. There's definitely a difficulty issue in the game. Bit of a balance issue. Okay, we have 3 wins now, 3 podium wins, and then this last time we got 5th place. I don't feel like I was driving really different on a different level. I was not like entirely so much worse or better than any of the other races. Alright, on to the next one. This is the last race. Last race. Come on. Let's not choke now. Silverstone National. You was there helping with the last brutal, with the brutal Pet Fat life. Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Boston. You were in life, my life Pet Fat for 10 minutes because you had to get the next day. Okay, I'll approve. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're here for 5 minutes. It doesn't matter if you're here for 2 minutes or even 10. I mean, as long as you see a bit, then you're already part of the journey, right? It is what it is. And everybody can use the life however they want. I'm not expecting anybody to be here for the entire journey, like every minute of it. You can definitely be there, and you'll earn a special place in my mind. But if you're just here for, let's say, 20 minutes a day or 10 minutes a day and just check a little bit what we're doing or anything like that, if I start adding timestamps on the lives, then that's gonna be great for people that just want to see the highlights, right? And be like, hey, I got like 10 minutes, I just want to see what this guy unlocked or what he did, and then just scroll through the live a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely next on the to-do list for me. I wanted to implement it this week, but oops, oversteering once again. Oversteering. Yeah, we can win this one. We can win this one. I have an oversteering issue with this Renault. At the end of the TC, it happened again. Almost. I almost went off. But then I asked my engineer if he could change it, and he was like, no, you cannot change it on this vehicle. I'm like, bro, I need to fire you. I have you on you're on the wage list here. You're an engineer, for God's sake. How can you not fix that? Maybe I'm too harsh for these engineers, man. I'm just trying to get some good results here. Which we're definitely gonna get. Look at the difference now. You see the difference now? Oh, I can. How do I go back? Yeah, this one. See the difference? That's not normal, right? I did not change difficulty, and now look at them. Oh my god, the oversteer. They're still behind. Yeah, I was looking for that button. It's actually very useful. Of course, you get a rear view mirror. There, we got a rear view mirror on the top of the screen, which is also nice. Definitely useful. But sometimes you get a bit of a better overview, right? If you just check like this. Nice, we won it. We win this race. And this entire championship with 34 points and total 158. We got 4 wins, 4 podiums. And one time we were 5th. Crazy. And we add another trophy to the collection. I like that. This is what the channel is about. Am I gonna say this every single time that we unlock a trophy? What is it? What is with that screen, by the way? It glitches out like heavily. Alright, we have completed this series. We get advanced into the next season. Congratulations. Won the Clio Cup Championship. I love it. Oh, we can just move on now. Oh, everything got unlocked. All of the tier 4 got unlocked. Oh, that's nice. So you only have to win 1 in tier 5 and then you move up to tier 4. Oh, it's nice though. It's nice. But like, alright, let's have a little look here. I'm looking at the time. I think it is time now, guys. Guys, it's time. We have done career mode for today. This was our kickoff stream of Project Cars 2. Remember, if you check our channel, you see me start a lot of different games, and you're gonna be like, hey, you're starting games, maybe you're not finishing them. We're gonna finish all of these games, all of them. But right now, I'm prioritizing a game like this because it potentially could server close on February 24. They did not announce it on this game, and I did some research. This could be peer-to-peer connection, which means it just stays there all the time. But remember, they already closed the servers of Project Cars 1, or at least it has like an unobtainable in there or two. And they're definitely gonna close the servers of Project Cars 3 on February 24, which is 11 days from now. So, like, for me, it makes sense to also just tackle this one, be sure about it. But the most important part is not the career, right? I think just because it's our first Project Cars stream, I think it makes sense to start off with some career. Try to get a feel for the game a bit. But now the rest of the... So, I know... Let me see. Continue career. And then select motorsport. So, we're gonna continue in this part next Project Cars 2 stream, okay? So what you can expect, I can already say. We're gonna go through all of these tiers all the way up to tier 1. So I would say next Project Cars 2 stream, possibly like going from tier 4 all the way to tier 1 and see the different stuff. I can already do a sneak peek on the next tier that we're gonna be playing. So tier 5 was Clio Cup. I think the next one should be RX Lights Regional. Hope I pronounced that correctly. Where is it? It's this one. So the next one on the next Project Cars stream is going to be this. Alright, a little different type of tracks. Oh, lots of different tracks. You see what we're gonna get here? Dirt. We got a dirt championship. We got ice. Racing on ice. And then once again a UK championship. And it's just... the UK championship is just 2 tracks anyway. Or you can even make it short. Wow, you just have to do 3 tracks then. 1 dirt track, 1 ice track, and 1... That's nice though. That's nice. That's like, I think it's good. So we're gonna see that next time. It's gonna be the dirt version of Project Cars 2. So a little bit different type of tracks. And then on to the next one. After that we should... Like after that we'll see what we're gonna do then. I think Renault. It's gonna be Renault. Alright, so that's career. Are we gonna go away now? No, let's get into the other stuff that this game has to offer. Let's see if we can get some of the online achievements still. Because that's actually what the priority is right now. I'm gonna point out what the online achievements are for this game real quick. I'm gonna favorite them. I can keep a track of them as well myself. You're also at chapter 12 in Ninja Gaiden 2, and also chapter 14 and chapter 9 is the hardest chapter. In Ninja Gaiden 2? What would you say? Is Ninja Gaiden 2 more difficult than 1? Right, I'm gonna favorite the online achievements in this game. So the first one is results are in, you're clean. Let me look for that one. This one, I'll favorite it. Now we'll see what we have to do. Done 1 online. Okay, yeah. No longer a rookie. Definitely not a rookie. You're gonna see all these licenses. I'm a pro and seen it all. What's yours is mine. This one. I'm just here to watch. This one. That's you guys. The director. Safety first. And I want to know your secret. Okay, lots of online stuff actually if you look at it. Alright, let's see. So we have to finish first in an online race over 5 laps without making contact. I like that looks difficult. But I think it all depends. It all depends. I would even want to go for this in a legit fashion if we could find races. That's what we also try to do on this channel, but I highly doubt it that we're going to be finding races. So let's first try to find an online race. Complete your first online race. We're going to get an achievement for that. Then you get the licenses, all of these. So these, like, it's 4. Amateur, pro license, and veteran. These 4 licenses is just like an online ranking system. You just have to play lots of races. I think a total of 130, but you can do that solo. I think this is like the one thing that we should do off stream a bit. So like once in a while I'll race a bit, but we'll see. It's just the same race over and over again. Then we have to receive a car setup from a friend during an event. I hope somebody out there in the world send me your car setup. Do we have friends or not? Gamer tag on Xbox i100 MGS in the top right corner. You can help the channel out and be part of the journey. That's all I can offer right now. Part of the journey and helping us unlock the achievement. If not, it's okay, it's okay. I'll try to look for somebody that wants to do this. As we always do. Join an in-progress online race as a spectator. Alright, that all depends if people are actually playing right now. Like, highly doubt it. And then use the director mode for a full race. Earn a B online reputation safety grade. Oh, this is going to be the most difficult one for us. Safety grade. I'm driving like a maniac. Download another player's setup from within time trial. And that's it. That's it. Alright. It doesn't say a lot with most of these. We still have to like discover. So career, we can... Let's have a quick overview on the menu so that we don't get overwhelmed. I already got overwhelmed a couple of times with the menus in this game. So first off, career. Career is all going to be offline, right? Then we have quick play, custom, create offline races. Offline we do not want. Private testing, we do not need. Create online events, maybe. Browse online. We should check it. Let's look at the empty list. It's absolutely empty. Current online games, 0. Oh my god, bro. Why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we do this to ourselves? Guys, we're gonna be in the new race titles soon. I swear to god. Just get these bunch of online stuff out of the way and then I think there's nothing left for us that is involving in that online gameplay. Jesus Christ, like no one on the globe. It's 8 billion people, guys. It's ridiculous. I'm the only guy looking at that. Plus, I'm also streaming it. Should I go to the hospital? Come on, man. It's not even that bad of a game. Is everybody so spoiled these days? What are the newest racing titles looking like then? It's not even that bad.
This is where you can either select a car and track before jumping straight into a quick race, or set up a customized race weekend. If you're setting up a customized race weekend, you can decide on the skill and number of opponents, as well as set up alternative race settings, session settings, and rules and regulations. To speed up this process, you can also utilize Motorsport Preset to auto-configure a number of settings that correspond to your selected preset, and then tweak your preferred race weekend from there.
Alright, online custom event, right? This is gonna save us a bit though. Wait, before, like, I don't want to go into that. This seems overwhelming. Once again, so we just checked. These two on the left we do not need. This one, browse online, empty, sadly. It's empty. Then we have community events. Okay, so the lower right is create online event. We'll do that later. Oh, what? Wait, we have some hope. We have some hope here. Community events compete in focused time trial style open and esports events using specific cars. All right, let's have a quick look what that looks like if we...
Similar to time trial events. Where they differ is that community events enable settings such as a specific car or car class, track, weather setting, or they may even enforce the use of a default setup. Some events,
This is like Rivals.
sports community events, may also require a minimum reputation grade and strength to enter. Check the details of currently active, upcoming, and finished events for their details and results.
No events, upcoming events, active events, upcoming, finished. Bram. It's again like Project Cars 3 was also completely dead, and it's the newest Project Cars racing title. Project Cars 3, I had a lot of fun with that one. I still had fun with this one as well, but the online aspect of both of these games is like horrendous. It's absolutely if you want to play online, stay away from this one. Online is not the place to be on this one. Time trial, of course, after server closure, it's like it's gonna be gone anyway. Compete, this is set the leaderboard times, time trials.
Time trial is the decisive way to compete for the fastest lap against both friends and other drivers in order to see who is the quickest. Choose a car in a circuit and try to claim the fastest lap and top spot.
Yeah, okay, top of the leaderboard, we get it. Ooh, the McLaren 720S. What a beauty. No record set, leaderboards not available for current vehicle and track selection. Wow. Wasn't there a time trial thing Download another player setup from within time trial. Another player setup. Nah, I think you have to... I think we're still fine though. I think was... Oh, here's people. Here's people. Wow. There's people. We might get our first achievement here. Let's go to the number 1. I want your compare driver network profile. Jesus Christ. This guy has 2,500 hours online. Alright, so I guess this game is not that online. Should I add him as a friend? Oh my god, no, wait. Is he playing right now? He's playing Paul World. Do I maybe have a friend or something? God damn it, I have no friends that play this. I have like 100 friends. I think we need a friend to take his time trial setup. Oh, I will do that later then. Like for example, should we check if he's online? Bro, this guy is online. Let me just add him as a friend. The guy is online. Just gonna add these people. If he's online, I'm gonna add, and one of them is gonna say yes, and then maybe we can rip his setup. This guy is on you. Are you watching us? Asila.
About 30 seconds till we go. Let's go. Get ready.
He's on YouTube. I think we need to add somebody to friends and then go into that time trial and then take his setup. But I'm not too sure. Like, I'll just put out 2 friend requests here. We'll get it, or 2 or 3. One more. Okay, that's it. Enough profiles. Let's have a quick look on the rest. So community events, maybe we should give it another go because now everything loaded. Nah. Community events seems dead. Right, it seems dead. Or should I wait really long? This one seems dead. Quick play once again. I browse to the online events. Yeah, that one also seems absolutely dead. That is absolutely dead. Create one myself. Time trial esports. Catch up with the competitive scene and follow us. Prime time news. Schedule results. Catch up. Are we gonna watch YouTube together, guys? No, I'm joking. Yeah, like, let's not do any of that. There's no achievements to be gained or trophies in that tile. We can stay away from that one. Online championships. Create and compete in online championships. Oh, you can create one. This is like an invitational thing. So you create one and you can go it with a group of friends, is my bet. And then you have images, which we also still need to do. Use camera mode. No photos yet. Yeah, I guess we have to be in a race to do that even. Wait, let me continue. I'm gonna quickly grab one achievement real quick, huh? The one for the camera. Let's pick it up real quick. Oh, that's the exact vehicle. Okay. Practice off qualification. What? What is this qualification? 5? How many qualifications is this, man? It's ridiculous. And we have to do that. I just want to take a picture real quick. You hate Renaults because it's French. I don't like anything French besides their clothing brands. Wow.
Race. In Rallycross, all drivers must complete what is known as a Joker lap. The Joker lap path involves a diversion off the main track and is typically longer than the normal lap. The Joker lap section is clearly marked with a gantry and has to be completed once every race. Failing to do so will lead to a severe time penalty, as will taking the Joker lap more than once in a single race. When you take your Joker lap is up to you, just ensure you do it before the checkered flag.
Alright, so you guys know what a Joker lap is? Joker lap is like, he just explained the whole thing, I'm not gonna re-explain it. We just, we just have to do that, okay? I want to check if I can take a picture of the vehicle real quick, honestly.
First race. You've earned your seat. Now show 'em why.
I also want to drive this race now. We just drive the race. No, we're here, like... Maybe. Everybody is going for the Joker lap, except... Oh, no, I'm doing the Joker lap now, maybe.
Half length back.
Could be, yeah. I'm not too sure if this is the one. Oh, this one drives really nicely. I can already tell. I like this one. This is really powerful. Less oversteering. Okay, wait. Photo mode.
Here you will find a wide variety of camera controls and functionality.
We're here for the achievement real quick.
High quality photos from near enough any angle to show off your own unique visual style. Any photos that you take using the photo mode will be saved and viewable in your driver network profile.
Not the best one, guys, but honestly, taking in-game... Oh, God damn it. We had just at a good angle. Wow, it's flying on this one is not nice. Alright. So, what is this? Aperture allows to control amount of light. I don't really see a difference here. Do you guys see a difference? Yeah, a bit. Focal. Focus, blurry, less blurry, more sharp. That's too sharp. Yeah, there. Bokeh shape. Ah, that's like the outside. If it's blurry on the outside. No, okay, let's do it off. Shutter speed. Do not know. We need to start playing a camera, photographic type of game if you want to get better at this. Sorry. I'm an absolute beginner at that. Taking pictures then. Take the photo. Photo captured. Snap, snap, snap. That's why we were here. Photo, what was this? Oh, filters. Okay, just want to check real quick. Filter intensity, yeah. This might be useful. I can make a thumbnail out of this. Maybe. Not this one, because this one is already here. The frame. But later. Exposure. Okay. Saturation, I don't know, of course. Chromatic, what is this? Ugh, disgusting. I get sick of it already. Okay, already, we're done. You were here. I really want to finish the race now. We'll finish the race, guys. Sometimes you simply have to change plans. Joker lab. Did I already did that, right? Yeah, I see on the top left, you can actually see a check mark next to my name. I already did the Joker lab in the beginning. Yeah, for some reason, you see the AI once again. For some reason, this one is really easy. Like, we have no competition now, and I did not change the difficulty once again. So, there's a big shortcut on the right, but you cannot take that. That's definitely not allowed. You should play... Wait, what should I play? I need to get better at reading chat with racing titles, guys. Racing titles is the worst thing when it comes to checking your chat sometimes. You have to be locked on, otherwise I'm gonna crash. You want me to crash now, right, guys? I love this vehicle though. This one is really good, man.
Great stuff. You just posted the fastest first section.
This one is really good. Such good grip if you compare it to the other one. Here, we're already seeing the people that are all the way in the back. That's kind of a sign that we have to raise difficulty once again, but we'll see about that.
Take this one quickly and just slide past.
So we started up this game today. Beginning, I did not have a good impression at the beginning because of the menus. It felt like a downgrade from Project Cars 3, which is completely normal because it's a newer game, Project Cars 3. This is the older one. And so absolutely there is a downgrade a little bit, but the actual racing, it's on the same level as Project Cars 3, I would say. Right? The actual racing is just really good once again. Online also seems like kind of dead, or actually dead. We're still gonna get the achievements, but we'll see how to do it. Still want to do at least 1 or 2 online achievements. But now, like, we're in this race because of the photo mode. Just want to get it done. Right, we finished the race. Took the win. We did the Joker lap. This was round 1 of qualifying 1. Oh my god, we have to do 5 rounds of... What is that? So many qualification rounds? Is that real? Okay, maybe one more race and then... Can we continue that one next time? Okay, I know it's in the middle, but... We should be able to continue it, right? It doesn't have to be in one go. I'll do a Joker lap immediately once again. Get rid of it. Oh, yeah, it's raining. Less grip.
Half length behind. 1 length behind.
Power. The rain is... okay, this vehicle has a lot of trouble with rain at the minute. Luckily we are... like, the competition is not that good. I have to brake extremely early. Yeah, this is a bit of the thing, of course. In a game like this, they give you different vehicles each and every time, and then different track types, so you have to adjust pretty fast. And then for the first couple of turns, of course, we can make a big mistake like this. Okay, now we're in dirt, so... should have a little bit more grip because of that. I like it though, you see, that's nice. That's what's so nice about it. So you go from the dirt to the streets and back and forth, asphalt. That's what's nice about it. You know what I think about Thor, you're saying you hate the French. You know what, I don't think I hate no, I don't hate them at all, but I do think I've been to Paris, man. Paris is absolutely a mess if you compare it what it should look like from the movies and that kind of stuff. Paris is a mess, bro. Just saying. A lot of stupid people at the minute living there, like gangs and this kind of stuff, you know. Or at least when I was in Paris, that did not look nice. I try to go back into the comments to see what I missed, because I definitely missed something here from Dawson, for example. You should play Dead Space 2 or Dead Space 1 OG if you didn't 100% that yet. Bro, did you check my profile by any chance? Dawson, check my profile. Absolutely, you've been checking my profile 100%. Bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. I already have a bunch of streams ready, and I haven't put them public yet. But one of them is the OG Dead Space game. I have already made that, and I've already that was already ready for the right moment. But I wanna if we Dead Space is one of my favorite franchises. I got lots of favorite franchises though, but Dead Space is such a great game. Like the whole franchise is great. I love Dead Space. But that completion of Dead Space always requires you to do multiple playthroughs, at least 2 or 3 playthroughs, one on the hardest difficulty, one with a plasma cutter only, or you can combine them. It's a bit complicated. The thing is, with the OG, so you got remake and you got the OG game, right? I already did one of these playthroughs on the OG game, but I really want to get back into that space and then pick up that game once again and then do the OG game and then like do it in a nice way. Just do it in a really nice way. What does that even mean? Doing Dead Space in a nice way. Like we did Bioshock. I was really satisfied with Bioshock last time. So right, okay, we've done 2 qualification rounds. We have to do all 5 apparently, which is really surprising to me. I think we can just exit out and then we'll just continue that next time, that part. Besides, we have unlocked an invitational event, which is the UK Lightweight Track Challenge. Complete 50 laps in career to unlock. Okay, I've already completed 50 tracks. Yeah, we can just continue that next time. So next time, definitely, I think we're not gonna open the stream with that. I think what would be nice as an opener would be one of the special events, right? I'll look into a special invitational and then pick that one as the opener of next time. And then the next stream, my guess is that it's going to be mainly career. Trying to restrict career. Let's have a little look with the time that we have left, which is not long. I have like 20 minutes left or something. Let's look into the online stuff. Online stuff. Can we still do something here? I think we can. I think we can do something. So like, yeah, browsing that. I just tried pray here and I'll see if we can find something. We cannot find anything there. Community events we've already seen. Time trial, online championship. We've seen everything now. We have officially seen all of these menus. Of course, you still got like this is not important here. Sorry, just like went past the whole team that created this game. Just not important. These guys. Sorry. It's not important for achievements. You gotta add an achievement for watching the credits. Maybe I'll watch them then. Or I'll absolutely watch them then. Alright, how are we going to do some of the online stuff with nobody else being online? That is the question, right? Well, I can tell you this, like I'm scrolling back and forth to the menu, I know. I can tell you this. We can do, maybe create online championship, or no, I think we should do create an online event. This is the one. So, we're in the online event menu, and the good part about this whole menu is you don't need other people to start this, and it still counts as being online, I believe. This means that we can do one race and grab at least 3 online achievements, which is finish first in an online race over 5 laps without making contact. You can do this in this mode with no other people, and it's still being online, right? But you can just do this with the AI. So we should be able to get this one before the end of the stream, hopefully. Complete your first online race. So this one, this has got like 2 achievements already. Earn your amateur license. So these are the 4 licenses. You can also get this in this mode. So you can also get that with only online connectivity, but no other people involved. So that's already a lot of the achievements, right? It's like 1, 2, 3. That's already 6. 6 of the online achievements that you can already grab without even another person being there. Receive a car setup from a friend during an event. Okay, that one we need somebody. We need some help on that one. Don't have to do it today. Somebody has to send us his car setup. Alright, I'll make it happen. And then join an in-progress online race as a spectator. Nobody is racing, man. Alright, so we need... I guess you need one other person. We need one other person. Normally you would say two because they are competing, right? But they're not competing because this, what I'm currently doing, is also an online race. So you just have to guess. Somebody starts a race like that. I just check it and then I join. And so you need one other person for this. So actually for all of these, this one, this one, this one, these two, use the director mode for a full race.
Losing is far greater than the fear of being hurt.
I'm
And that
not
means
sure about that one.
very
Director mode.
your opponents to
Let me
see
quickly peek here a little bit.
your will to
Do we
win
need
these
somebody
guys.
for this one?
They're in a strong situation.
Needs to be done in a private online race. You need at least 2 players to start the race.
It's like
And have someone act as the director.
all you can do.
Alright, it has to be an online private race. There has to be 2 people and then somebody is the director and then the other one is the racer. Okay, this is like, it seems like we also need a partner for this one. Earn a B online reputation safety grade. Okay, I think we can get this one in this exact mode. Solo. This is a solo one. Download another player setup from within the time trial. That's the last one. Like, obviously you need somebody else to set a time trial, and then let's just check how to download it. I think we can even do it with an alt account easily. It's not that bad, actually. This is also... So, that was just all of it. It's not that bad, right? It's not that bad, looking at the online stuff. The ranking is bad. You need 150 races, but you can do that solo, which is great. I think we should go for the one where we don't crash for 5 right now, at least. We should try to get this one. Finish first in an online race over 5 laps without making contact. Let's see how we can do that. Besides, sorry guys, I need to go to the restroom real quick. So I'll be back within 5 minutes. Because we're already here for 3 hours, so back within 5 minutes. All right, no time to lose because we have a little bit of time left to get that online achievement. Would be nice. So how do we set this up? And first of all, let me see what you were saying in the comments here. Ninja Gaiden 1 was more easy. There's only one brutal bad guy type. In Ninja Gaiden 2 there is a few brutal bad guy types. All right, I think that's good for us because obviously we try to finish Ninja Gaiden 1 first and then go on to the second game. So we'll build up the skills a bit. And then Thor is saying you just hate French because they beat Belgium multiple times in football. It's nothing personal against the country. All right. I'll get you. Yeah, that can get kind of personal, right? that definitely can get a little bit personal. All right, how are we going to set this up to do a track? So it needs online connectivity. Absolutely, it needs online connectivity. You can't make contact. It's possible to obtain this by yourself using the method for the licenses in Texas Motor Speedway. Texas Motor Speedway, they're saying.
Here's where you choose which track you want to drive. Tracks can be viewed either by location,
Alphabetically, please.
track displayed separately, or alphabetically, with all track layouts displayed in a...
Yeah, this is alphabetically, which is fine. Okay, lots of different tracks you get in the game, of course. Texas Motor Speedway we should take. Okay, that seems like a nice ring. Start the game with practice mode on. And then quickly turning it off before the timer begins. Oh, okay. Practice mode on. The method for licenses. Alright, let me check the method for licenses. Create an online event in host settings. Put it to privacy. In the host settings. Okay, it's top left. So you put it to private. Although I don't think it's gonna change anything. If we are public, nobody's gonna join that. And then in the opponent setting, alright, we can just leave this then. Let's save. Then we go into opponent settings. Where is that? Once again, lots of menus.
Opponent settings is where you decide the opponent's skill level, as well as the size of the grid, the car classes the opponents will be racing in, and if you're not including a qualifying session, in what position you'll start the race.
The grid size. Select how many opponents. Alright, we need a specific amount of opponents, huh? Without making contact? No, it doesn't say anything about the amount of opponents. Finish first in an online race over 5 laps. Doesn't say anything about the amount of opponents, so we can put this really low. Maximum human. They recommend you to do 3. Alright, fill with AI. Fill with AI opponents. Yes. And then the opponent's skill level. Alright guys, don't judge me, don't judge me. We'll put it here. Okay, at least 1, right? And then aggression. Let's put them really cautious. They don't want to touch us. Just for the sake of not being 0, I'll put it to 1. Same class, multi-class, or identical. I mean, identical. Yeah, identical, it's okay. Then the Texas Motor Speedway, the one with how many miles? Or you give different ones? No, this one. Yeah, this is the correct one. And then vehicle, you can choose whatever. We'll choose this one. I think this is a nice vehicle, the McLaren 720S. Like, how can I pass on that one? We'll keep that one. The duration, laps, number of laps.
Race settings is where you configure all the options relating to the main race in your custom event. Everything from race length, the in-game date of the race, start time, time progression, weather settings.
Okay, lots of options, but we gotta get it going. I got like 10 minutes left. So 5 laps, over 5 laps. So let's pick 6. Hopefully we can do that still. If not, we'll do 60 laps. No. Let's not go insane here. 6 laps. Default time session, time progression, and then formation lap. No, I have to put formation lap. No, okay, it's already there. Save. practice.
Session settings is where you can either enable or disable the practice and or qualifying session for your custom event. This is also where you can configure the duration in...
We have to put practice on. Let me save. There's a tricky part where you have to press RB once the middle box on the left displays practice. Press start and you'll get 5-second countdown. Quickly go to the middle box and then turn practice off. Alright, so it's like a little trick that you do. Let's see if we can get it right in the first time. So I think everything has been set up correctly. I hope. So we start. Once the race starts, this is a tricky part. We have to turn off practice real quick. Let's go for it. We'll create the session. So there's a little trick that we do here. And in this scenario, we don't need... Practice. Here's practice. I guess we have to start the race first. If we don't get it the first time, it's okay. We'll get it next time then. Alright, let's start the race.
Practice is about getting to know your car and getting to know the track. Ultimately, it's about exploring the limits of both you and your car. Once you're comfortable with...
I think we were already too late. Who is this? I'm really with another guy? Yeah, I think we're already in practice now. Oh my god, I want to take this one for a spin though. Honestly, we could easily beat this guy, legit, no? But we're in practice now, that's not good. It's not good to be in practice. Because then we have to take another 10 minutes. Alright, let's try that again. Everything is set up correctly, we can just do it again. So we create the session, and then press RB. So that the middle box goes to race, huh? Press RB once so the middle box on the left displays practice. Press start and you'll get a 5-second countdown. Quickly go to the middle box, press A to access and turn off practice. So we have to press start here. And then quickly go to the middle box, press A. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Okay, so go and then here. And then turn off practice, save. That's it, that's the trick, that's the trick. Alright, so that's the trick, wow. I think we succeeded. So this trick you can use to... we still have an opponent, but we're immediately within the race. And there's just one opponent that we have to beat then. Which is easily doable then. I think, yeah, of course it's gonna be... So I don't really understand why we have to do the trick, but... Well... This is the trick. I definitely did it. And this way we are currently doing an online race... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. That's a lot of power. I'll stay here. Yeah, he's beginner one. Alright, so now we just finish this track without touching any opponent and enjoying the McLaren. So what's happening now is we're actually in an online race, which we started completely solo with one AI opponent. And we can just... This will count as an online race. Alright, so you can get like at least more than half of the online achievements doing this. But you need online connectivity. So if they would ever turn off the servers, which... Like, it's possible, it's absolutely possible. They did not do a server closure announcement, but here at the Chief Trophies we're not gonna take any risks on that. I would hate it to complete Project Cars 3 and then have Project Cars 2, which is totally possible to complete now, and not complete that, and not add it to the list. Why not? Because look at this beast and look at all the other vehicles that we still can check. And again, I think I'm just a bit twitchy today. Look at me. Look at the like how I take my corners a little bit. I go left and right a bit. Alright, we're current lap 3 out of the 6. We just finished this, and then we have not touched an opponent. We should get at least 2 achievements and get a little bit of ranking towards the 4 ranking achievements. And then, of course, there is a bunch of stuff where we actually need somebody else for. But that's like nothing too extensive. I would say we can easily, if we just get one guy that wants to help us with this, we can get that within an hour. It's gonna be like boosting within the menus, waiting a bit, but yeah. But that's not too bad. It's not too bad. The only thing that is bad about this is that I have to do this for with 1 lap races for 7 hours in a row. And I don't think I should stream that. Maybe I should. You guys tell me if I should stream that. That is definitely not going to be the same type of vibe that we have today. Today, we've been doing lots of fun stuff. Like getting into the game, doing the different like career modes, different vehicles, different tracks. But then, yeah, if I do the same track for 7 hours, it's just effort. I'm going to put that as a boosting session. On the channel, you'll see boosting session, then you immediately know, like, alright, that is definitely skippable. If there's anything skippable on the channel, it's a boosting session. But still appreciate it if you're here in chat and that kind of stuff, so still appreciate it. This is not the easiest part of the journey. Tomorrow we're gonna do boosting. Tomorrow is the skip day, guys. But if you're there, hey, it helps a lot. Tomorrow, horrible 4 hours of Bioshock I'm expecting, and then we'll see about Dark Messiah Might and Magic. If we have enough people. As of now, we miss 1 person. We need 1 extra person, and then we can do Dark Messiah Might and Magic. I think Dark Messiah Might and Magic needs 2 more sessions. Bioshock might need 2 more sessions if we can get the full 4 hours tomorrow. Let's not hit Tom Goad. Alright, this should be it. Now let's see if we get the reward. Gotta go back to the bathroom. Alright, Dawson. We just completed the race and we'll see if we get the rewards that we are expecting. 2 online achievements, maybe 3. Good way to kick off. The most important part of today has been done. We welcomed Project Cars 2 on the channel, and now it's officially part of the lineup, and then you know what that means, that we need to complete it. So that's the most important. I always like to introduce the game in a nice way, not go into some sort of repetitive stuff right from the get-go. Fantastic drive. And there we go. Done 1 online. So it's doing 1 race online. Our first online race, and we did not need any other person for this. And we got the other one. Results are in. You're clean. Finished first in an online race with over 5 laps. Exactly what we expected. So we get these 2 online achievements. One of them is really rare, like underneath 1%. And we did it with the trick. It was a really nice trick. Are we gonna leave the online lobby? Yes. Now we're gonna leave the lobby, because we've seen that. So that was it for Project Cars 2. The game started off pretty weak, in my opinion. It was like, what is this? The menus were overwhelming. The difficulty was not my favorite type of how you set a game. How you can set up a race game. But overall, driving around, using the different vehicles, that's exactly on the same level as Project Cars 3, which is good. That is good stuff. Online, though, completely dead, as you can see. So you don't go here for the online stuff. Alright, let's have a little recap on what we have done today, because it's already 10 achievements. That's not bad for our first time.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
Alright, I gotta do this a bit fast, because I need to go. I wanna check the online achievements, and you can see right now we're doing these 2 server closure games. These are like the last 2 deadlines, and there is one more deadline, which is Humanity, but we have that until March. And after that, after these 2 games, after we have secured the online achievements in Project Cars 2 and WWE 2K24 and Humanity, then we have lots of time, and then we can make this journey more exciting even. Can decide whatever games we want to play, whatever makes sense to play, and then make better decisions all over the board. No more deadlines. We started off with these deadlines very soon, so that's nice. Alright, what did we do today? Created a new driver, obviously, signed the first contract. We got the rookie license worst achievement so far. 89% of the people did this. Pretty much everyone. We did the race engineer tuning setup. So we asked our engineer, hey, can you tune this for us in the career mode? So nice one to pick up as well. Won the first championship. Only 10% did this. Come on, guys. Don't be buying games and not get a championship. At least get one. What is this? 9 out of the 10 people didn't get a championship. Earned your first career accolade. Completed the first season. Also less than 10%. Crazy. Unlocked your first career invitational event. Take a photo in photo mode and completed the 2 online stuff that we have done, and especially this one, really rare. Finished the first in the online race with over 5 laps without making contact. So that was it for today. Yeah, guys, I'm over time here. I really need to go. Special thanks to Thor, Gummy Gun, and Lil Keanu for being there in chat. Having a chat is always making the journey a bit more easy, of course, and enjoyable. And everybody else that was enjoying the stream. You're all part of this journey. This was day 407, and tomorrow we'll be back. Because why would we quit at day 407 when that would make no sense at all? So tomorrow boosting session though. So if you don't if you like that stuff, you can definitely join. But that's just gonna be super grindy and repetitive. So I highly recommend join in on our Valentine's stream. Saturday is a Valentine's stream, big marathon session on a romantic game. Keep an eye out for the channel because all the games that we start, we finish. See you guys in the next one. And I wish you a good night.